So, previously on Cloudy with a slight chance of dragons, our wonderful party of previous gods who are now mortal was shattered by a cataclysmic event of Agratar just grabbing Danlin Pen and putting him into hell instead of Agratar. After that, metaphorically, all hell broke loose in the palace of a wonderful elven princess when she found out that they actually managed to release the greatest demon lord that was imprisoned in there. After that, party managed to escape the wrath of the princess by talking really good. And I do mean really good. After which, they managed to fulfill their quest and teleported to other unknown location. Especially it was unknown to Daneland, because he was in hell doing very much important work. Surviving. Against a whole bunch of demons, he managed to stick to the shadows, ravines, and use his wonderful keen talents as a hunter and the help of his very loyal panther to avoid a whole bunch of ravenous hordes of demons. Then he stumbled upon a torturing room where a whole bunch of very talented individuals were tortured, and among them he recognized Kojo, a god of, I presume, death or something like that?
Sure, Death or Shadow.
Alright, a god of, well, let's say shadow.
Sure.
That would be more fun. And Danelan knew that Kojo was long presumed dead, devoured by shadow demons. But what actually happened is that they managed to consume a whole bunch of energy through him, and he was not stronger than any of his now mortal brethren. So Danelan took it upon himself to free his kin and destroyed the torture demons, about 12 of them, and then freed Kojo of his very uncomfortable demise. That's when we find those two in the burning depths of the torture chamber. What are we going to do?
No.
Okay, so we are now
In hell,
in the somewhere in the middle of this hell.
not in the middle, just in one location called
Okay.
torture chamber.
Is it some kind of castle, dungeon, or whatever?
Not where you are right now. It's just a pit with a whole bunch of torturing equipment and a whole bunch of dead demons because you killed them.
Can we loot them?
No. To loot something, you have to actually kill it yourself.
Some kind of cheat.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we should look around and find something useful or some sign of where we are and where we should go to get hell out of here.
Okay.
If you can say so.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best choice. Trying to get out of hell because it's too hot in there. Just too hot. So Kojo.
Yeah, even recalling my past times in jungle,
Yeah.
it's still a lot hotter.
Exactly. So Kojo, you're not feeling that good for a god, but what are you going to do?
So since I start this way, I highly doubt that they would let me keep all my stuff in the jail cell.
I'd say that you are the one who looted all the demons, and all stuff you have is all stuff they had.
Well, I was gonna describe it something different.
Okay.
Since I took the skill Adumbration, Let's just say I prepared all these items ahead of
Oh,
time,
okay. Okay.
and then I just walk to a nearby shadow, touch it, and then just pull it out, and it wraps around my body, which then forms into armor, weapons, and various other things.
Basically, you used almost the last of your godly power to give you a fighting chance.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I pull out basically like shadow forms into like a cloak, cloth armor, various gears, pack, you
Yeah.
know, things like that.
Great. So Kojo is fully ready to proceed. Let's see what actually happens. So what are you guys doing? Like I described, you are in a pit with a whole bunch of torture equipment.
We know each other.
Yes.
Sure. Do we know the way out
No.
of hell? No.
No.
So I think we should try to look around and try to remember what we know about the hell. As gods, we might
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
something useful.
Good thing. Good thing. You can try to spot lore about how to get out of hell. That's for sure.
No, we can do that.
So is this wisdom
Intelligence.
or intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
That's basically what you know already.
Okay. Kojo, what, are you intelligent as a character? Not because
Very much
I
so.
just
Yeah,
I
he is
just
intelligent.
like I just like to warn you that every wrong move you did in this game can cause a lot of troubles.
Come on. Come on, I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
Yeah,
Just
you are
sometimes.
good, but gods of random sometimes
Yeah.
are not in our favor.
Sometimes random
Um,
shit happens.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's see the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely. You know at least 3 ways to get out of hell. Well, the first one is quite simple. You have to find the nearest portal that was made by at least 12 demon lords and maintained by constant sacrifices of lesser souls. And you know that most of them are now closed. But if for some reason there would be one, that's the easiest way out. You just walk in and you're out of it. The second option is a bit trickier, but can be done. You have to actually make some mortal wizard, for some reason, wish you to come to him. Basically, someone has to summon you from hell, some warlock of some kind. There are a couple of ways to try to affect mortals from the hellish plane, but most of them require specific rituals which you could know, but that would require blood of demons, or at least one demon lord. So if you catch lesser demons, that would require somewhere around 12 of them, maybe like 20. If you catch a demon lord, that would require just one. And the third option is always there. That would require you to actually persuade some of the demon lords, at least 3 of them, to give you an ability to transfer yourself to a physical plane. They can do that because you're not technically demons and you can do. Also, you know that calling to the All-Father wouldn't actually help in this case because he kinda doesn't give a shit because he allowed that in the first place. So it's up to you to get out. And yeah, there are your options. 3 of them.
Okay.
So I assume Kojo just says that, and
Yeah, pretty much.
So, from what you tell me, it looks like the first option to find a gate is the easiest or the best. If we are lucky enough, we can find the way out. Right?
Indeed.
Do you know where the closest gate might be?
you would know where the closest gate was, but right now it's probably not working.
But it sometimes it can be activated, and we potentially we can wait
Well,
somewhere around.
basically how it works is, if the demons manage to actually put away their differences and combine their forces in order to create a gate and then sacrifice a whole bunch of people in order to maintain the gate, they want to go all in and try to take the mortal realm. And eventually they fail every time. And the portal gets closed, most of them get killed, and they go back to hell. And they start bickering about each other because it's your fault, no, it's your fault, and they start just basically trying to kill each other again and again. Because it's hell. It's how they do stuff. So right now there are no active portals so far as you know. And yeah, you can try to look for it.
Okay, because we cannot be sure that there's no active portal right now. We might suppose that there are no known gates open, but they might be. If we look around, we can find one. At least we have some chances, right?
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to just transport you to the big red map, because why not? And I'll just say that you are currently, I'd say in, yeah, down right corner in a big pit, because why not? So I'll mark it with T, torture room. So I'm just going to blink you right there. Here you
Okay.
go. So yeah, you're right there. And you can get out easily. That's not that hard. And you can try to survey the area.
So you said that we can either do that or do a ritual to get
Yeah,
humans
yeah.
to
You
summon
can,
us.
yeah, you can do that.
It would require blood of a demon lord, just one, or 20 lesser demon.
Yeah, exactly.
So we
And
already
we
have
need some
12
Yeah,
killed right here.
yeah.
So that means we only need to kill 8 more.
8 lesser demons, yes. So do you want
and
to
we need
go
some
find?
kind of wizard, right?
Well,
on the other side.
basically the ritual, what it's gonna do is it will let you talk to a human wizard or a human warlock and persuade him, or at least try to persuade him, to summon you. Basically to trick him into thinking that you are demons, and when he actually summons you, you are not bound to him because you are not demons. And you're just basically free to go. So that's a thing. You can definitely do that.
Okay, at least it's interesting option we have.
Well, we can go around and look for the gates. And if we see any demons, we'll just kill them.
Yeah, we can try to do both
And
options.
one
we
thing,
see.
just for Kojo, aka Bill, to know, every enemy encounter in this game is provided by random generator. So I don't know what you're going to encounter if you tell me we're looking to kill some demons.
Okay.
Maybe there's going to be 100 of them. Maybe there's going to be just one of them. And he's going to be very weak. I don't know. So, knowing that, do you want to go look for demons?
Well, I mean, looking for them and not engaging is an option, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an option. That's why I told you in the beginning that you are both quite skilled in sneaking around and hunting, so you can avoid encounters.
Yeah.
That will give you a chance.
So knowing
Okay.
that, I will first of all gather 12 vials of blood, I guess, from these 12.
Oh, I assume you can use the torture chamber as a ritual chamber
Oh,
and just
okay,
start
sure.
making the preparations with 12 bodies you have.
Okay. Or we can try the third option and just convince a lord, was it? Or
Yeah. Three, I believe, three demon lords, right?
If you want to convince, yes, you need to convince 3 demon lords, and they can transport you if they use their combined powers.
It's the most tough one because demon lords are against each other, maybe.
Yes,
They're
mostly
angry
they
to
are.
each other and to us as well.
And they don't like
Oh.
gods, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Indeed.
it's hard. Okay. Anyway, we are trying to do the first option or second, and we need to go somewhere. So, what can we see as soon as we get out of this pit?
Well, I'll say you can see a whole bunch of molten magma all around you. Like, I'll say that this region, just the quarter, would be just a whole bunch of magma straight to horizon, and you don't think you can actually cross it or do anything. But in the distance there, you can see a couple of sort of a good ground to stand on. You can see there's definitely a place right there. There's definitely a place right there. And there's definitely a place right there. So 3 big places. There's a river of magma between, I'd say, this one. So you are in the pit. There's a line of coast for you, and right here I'm just going to draw some waves for you. It's basically a whole bunch of magma, so you can try to come across it. You can try to find a bridge or something, but there's just a whole bunch of magma.
So we can't jump it.
No, not straight away. It's
How far is
big.
the next ground?
I'd say it's like 200 or 250 meters. Yeah.
So is
So
Okay.
you
so
you
that would
can
be
try
far.
you can try to walk around the coast. You can try to find some bridge, maybe some boats. I don't know, something. And answering your question, Kojo, no, it's not far. It's far more than far.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, let's try to have a look around on the ground where we are, what we have here, at least what options we have, and then we'll think about creating some tricks if we need.
Yeah, definitely. So you can get out of the pit and you can just look around. So how are you planning to look around? Are you planning to just try to find something specific?
Yeah, I think we're sneaking around the local ground, trying to find at least something, some way we can go to this large ground nearby,
Okay,
through
okay,
this lava.
okay. I see that. Well then, I think it would require you to discern realities to find something useful or valuable.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Okay, so I forgot my sheet with these moves. Is this
Just wisdom,
wisdom or
wisdom. Yes,
wisdom, right?
exactly.
So I'm looking around, trying to find something.
You can ask one question.
Okay.
I presume
I
that would
believe
be.
is this something useful for me?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so I'd say you definitely find a useful thing. You find a small boat, uh, looks like a demon boat, and it can be, of course, used by you two. It would require some, of course, uh, fast movement around the boat because there's just two of you and it's a big boat. But you can definitely cross the river of magma. So would you like to approach the boat?
Yeah, I'm approaching it carefully, trying to find out if there's some owner of this boat or some guards
Yeah, yeah.
around or
Let's
anything.
see. Something will be definitely around the boat. I don't know what or who. Let's see. So, oh, oh, oh. Well, that, my good gentleman, was an ambush.
Can we sneak around it for some reason?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but you can't. Unfortunately, it's it's a bad creature for fourth level, so no, no. Basically, what that means is it's an ambush, which is unavoidable. So yeah, let's see who have you encountered. So wonderful roll of a random enemy.
Wow. Okay.
See, that's not that bad. So it's a poor group. Oh yeah, just less demons, just nothing that sure. So let's see how many of them are there. So 3d4, bum, 5 of them, cool. And the tags they have, so they have 4 tags. So they're stealthy, that's why they ambushed you. They're flying, well, that's why they ambushed you. They're immune to, we'll see to those, and they're amorphous and very ugly. So what are they actually
Wow.
immune to? They are immune to 2 things. So let's see the types of damage they're immune to. Holy and slashing.
Thank God.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Dalen has a holy weapon, which
Oh,
is useless
Yeah.
in this regard,
Useless.
but he has other weapons, so it's cool. So wonderful. You are ambushed by these things, and they look really ugly. Basically, imagine flying blobs of meat. They're leaking from all the places, all the different colors of liquids falling from them. Some of them acidic, some of them are just plain gross and stink. And they want to kill you. Mostly they don't even have hands or something, there's just big maws. And they want to chew on you. So I assume 2 of them are attacking Kojo, 2 of them are attacking Dalen, and 1 of them is attacking Daneless Panther.
So, question:
Yes.
are they close together?
I'd say right now, yes.
Can I get within near range of all of them?
Technically, right now you are in near range.
with all of them?
Not with all of them. I think with 3 of them, yes.
Okay. Then I assume I have a shadow.
You right near the coast of Magma Lake? I
Yeah.
mean, you can get to the boat and there would be shadow from a boat, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm gonna cast shadow.
Ah, okay.
I mean, yeah, like my body just
Okay, okay,
has shadow underneath it. Yes.
okay, okay. So,
Um. So what I'm gonna do is use devouring shadow, which I can draw from it, and it'll form into a weapon of my choice with the tag precise, reach, area, and terrifying.
mm-hmm.
So I basically formed this thing into um, mm, basically like a giant blade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not blade. That would be slashing. Um, spears.
Okay,
Like a three pronged spear, right? And then
okay.
I just stab at each of them because it's area, so I can hit multiple things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so basically it's area when you
Reach.
splash it on something?
No, the weapon has an area tag.
Okay, okay,
So that means it can hit multiple things if they're like together, like
okay,
clustered.
okay. Sure. So if you want it, I'll give you 3 of them. So how are you trying to attack them?
So basically, since they're all charging at me, and I just
Basically, 2
stand.
of them are charging on you. 1 of them is charging on the panther, but you can still get it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like, since three of them are within reach range,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And they can't reach me.
Not yet.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just basically from my shadow, I just put my leg forward, right, and then just a giant spears just spring out from underneath me,
Okay.
and stab at the three of them, and I aim for I don't know their eyes if they have eyes.
Yeah, yeah, they definitely have some eyes, like
Yeah.
5 or 6 eyes, something like that.
Yep. Just straight through.
So yeah, are you using intelligence to control your shadow or what?
No, no, no. This is a weapon, so it'll be a precise tag, so a dexterity
Oh,
attack.
okay, sure, sure. So 1 attack
Mm-hmm. One
and
attack hits three.
yeah, and 3
I,
times damage. Yes.
yeah. I don't know how you want to deal with the terrifying tag, but go for it.
We'll see.
So dexterity. There you go.
Good.
Um, so do I roll damage for each of them, or just one damage altogether?
If you want to roll 1 damage, I'll give it to you. If you want to roll 3, that would maximize your damage, I presume. But
Let's
something
just
happened. So how do you want
let's
it?
just
1 roll?
roll differently.
Okay, 3 rolls then.
Yeah.
Damage,
Oh,
damage, damage.
indeed.
Let's see it.
And 7, 10.
Uh-huh.
Wow, nice.
So, you definitely outright killed 2 of them, and I presume the one who was attacking the panther, he wasn't that much close, but you managed to almost kill the guy.
Okay.
And he's trying to escape, that's for sure. It was terrifying. Come on.
Yeah.
He's trying to escape. He's like, I didn't sign up for this shit. And he's flying away.
Well, you're the one that ambushed us, so you did sign up for this shit.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Daneland. So what are you gonna do with
So
2 guys?
I am looking just given a side glance at this, and I am impressed, I could say, because somebody did the trick I did before with my bow, but with a different weapon.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I'm impressed, and I'm trying to kill 2 demons at once with my bow, using just plain arrows I have.
Okay, sure. So that would be volley, and let's see
Yeah,
their dexterity.
yeah. and I call to my panther to help.
Okay. Let's see the damage then. What weapon are you using?
Just my simple bow.
Simple ball. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, this one is definitely killed by your panther, and the other one? Just roll damage once again.
Yeah.
Well, this one, unfortunately, your panther didn't get to him, but he's very wounded. So yeah, and this guy, he's understanding that he's outnumbered to shit, and he can do almost nothing. He's just trying to fly away as well. He's like, ah!
So
Do we
there's
have still some chance I can fire at him?
Oh yeah,
Just
definitely.
in his back.
Before he goes away, you can do that. But he'll probably
okay.
fall into magma. So yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, no. At least we have less enemies survived
Oh,
to
sure.
tell about us.
Sure.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
okay.
definitely kill him. You don't even need to roll. And the one who was flying away with 1 HP.
I'm shooting at it.
Sure, that's what I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
try to shoot at him.
Yep. With I just pull out a small crossbow from my vest or something,
Yeah.
then fire at it.
Okay. It's definitely
Damn
there.
it. Okay, good.
It's fallen into the magma. So, good gentlemen, you have 3 demon bodies on the ground. They're very
more.
hideous. But, good news, you can loot them.
Oh, looting time.
Yeah. And once again, loot is random. So you can just get
So
the
we can have-
all-powerful thing, or you
Yeah.
can just do
These things were
And we
carrying
can have-
Excalibur.
Yeah, exactly. So let's see.
Damn.
Loot number 1. It is a weapon that has
Oh.
3 tags. Let's see what tags does it have. So it's dangerous, 2-piecing, and precise. I would say that it's a wonderful dagger with very weird form, and it's sharp all the way around. So it's dangerous to use it, but it has 2-piecing and it's precise. Just a weird demonic thing that they use, not fit for humanoid hands. That's all. So the second thing. Oh, a set of armor. And it has 5 tags. Don't say oh before it's rolled, because oh, sorry, that's a weapon. Don't worry.
I love the summer.
Oh, I want that +6 damage though.
Nope, you'll get this. So I'll have to re-roll 2 tags.
Oh, because they're the same thing.
Yeah. So clumsy it was. Once again, I'll reroll 1 tag. Okay, that would be good. So it's 3 armor, which is worn and clumsy. So it's clumsy for both of you because you don't have any specific abilities to wear armor. But good thing is, it's reinforced against, if we summarize the both reinforced tags, it's reinforced against 11 types of damage.
Wow.
So let's see the 11 types of damage it's reinforced against. Because it's armor from hell, come on. It's poison, piercing, electricity, fire, sonic, air, cold. I presume I reroll 1, 2, 3 tags. So 3 tags I reroll. Unholy acid, and just
Reroll
1 more
1.
tag.
Air.
No,
Reroll again.
1 more, because air was already in the holy.
Holy.
Yeah, so it's reinforced against holy, unholy, piercing, poison, acid, air, cold, sonic, electricity.
What does that mean? You're just immune to it, or you take
No,
less damage?
no. Reinforced means whenever you are dealt damage of this type, the damage is divided by 2 and rounded down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what reinforced means. So yeah,
Still very good thing.
it's a very good armor.
Yeah, but it's clumsy though.
It's clumsy, yes, it will give you a -1. But oh yeah, and it's 2 weight, yes. So that's a thing. You can definitely think on if anyone wants to use this armor. And after that, you're going to loot the third guy. Let's see what he has. Oh,
trinket.
that's the most lovely thing. And Bill knows where I get the magic tags for the magic. And ka-ching! So what is it? It has minor travel, epic dislocation, that's wonderful, commune, and mind read. So 1 use per day, unfortunately, but it has all these things. So minor travel, basically choose an item, dissolve into it, and reappear from any part of it you want, moving at your normal speed. Basically, that would allow you to enter the magma and reappear from any part of the magma you want, unscathed, of course. Epic dislocation means you can just choose a huge target and name a location you visited, and it teleports it there instantly. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be able to teleport you from hell, so not this thing. Commune, of course, lets you talk to stuff if you want to. And mind read allows you to read people's minds. Demons' minds as well. But remember, it's 1 use per day. And the trinket is, I think it's, I think it's going to be a ring. A very good silver ring with a whole bunch of insignias inscribed into it. And a whole bunch of symbols that representing the magic that was enchanted into this ring. So yeah, that's your loot. Enjoy.
Okay. Oh.
So who's going to take what? Dangerous dagger with 2 piercing.
As Kodja is new, I believe I let him to pick the first item.
The only one I care for is the trinket. I don't care for the other 2.
You want a trinket? Sure. So that would be a ring for you. Remember, 1 use per day.
I know.
So the armor and the dagger. What you going to do with those?
Well, I think armor is quite okay, but it's too heavy and not very useful to us both. We
You can just throw it into magma if you like.
We can. Can we do some ritual with this armor?
I mean,
I don't think you can.
if only we had that ability to reforge items and take the good parts and put it into another item.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you can just pick it up, I'm almost full on my weight. So if Koji, you can take this armor, not wear it, but just hold it in your backpack. Maybe we can exchange it for something, because it looks not so bad for exchange.
Sure.
So if you could pick it up and put in your backpack, it would be nice. It's too late. Do you have this room?
Indeed, I have room.
Yeah, okay. Because I'm full. I packed fully. And as for dagger, is it also weight 1 pound?
Yes,
Or...
it's 1 weight.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Dangerous piercing. Actually, I think I have a better dagger already, so just
Oh yeah, you
throw
have a
it
nice
away.
dagger, that's for sure.
Yeah. So if you don't like this dagger, just let it be here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So you are
I
near the
really
boat.
hope for some quest item. I like
No,
it. A lot of
not this
fine
time.
quest items we loot in the
Not
past.
this time.
Well, can we come close to the boat and
Yeah.
look
I'd say the boat
inside?
is right there. I'll just paint it horribly on the map.
So I doubt this boat is those creatures are using this boat because they are flying.
No, these creatures are not using this boat.
Yeah.
Some other creatures are using
This is some kind of trap maybe for those who cannot fly.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So what do you think, Kojo? Should we come in and try to sail to the nearest island?
That would be the best. This
Okay,
island doesn't
so
look like it
let's-
has much on it anyways.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some rocks. You don't see any cavities from where you are, but there are probably some pits. Because most likely they're using pits as just any rooms or structures are very insufficient in hell, because if you build something, somebody's going to come and just break it. So you can just make a pit and be done with it.
Okay, so we're on the boat now and trying to find the way how we can sail to the nearest island.
Sure.
On this boat, on this magma.
Sure, that's definitely an option. So you come aboard and you look at the boat, you can understand how it's steered, and it would take two of you to coordinately steer it in order to get where you want to go. It would require dexterity to just run around the boat quickly enough to do everything, right?
So
Yeah, so you both...
defy danger, dexterity.
Exactly. It's not exactly
Okay,
defy
two
danger,
rolls,
it's just a
right?
custom
Yeah.
move, but yeah.
Yeah, we're just trying to be fast.
Yeah, exactly. You're both successful and you can steer the boat perfectly. So where do you want to go? Just ping it on the map.
Just across, I think.
Yeah,
Okay,
the closest
wonderful.
part
So
of the island.
our boat goes to here. So you come ashore and you definitely see a couple of pits. One over here and one over here. You don't know what's inside them until you get close, but you know that they're right there. You see a couple of rocks near the beach. They provide some shadows, and you can use them as vantage points, maybe if you manage to grab hold of them, get up. But they can also be sites for ambushes if...
Right.
Yeah. So guys, what do you do?
I mean, the best thing to do would be to look into the pits, right? Just to explore it.
Sure. So how do you want to do that?
Let's go for the bottom one first, and just approach it stealthily, slowly, and just like I'm gonna go to the rock behind it and just I guess climbing on it would allow me to look down into the pit, right?
Mm-hmm. So you want to go
Yeah.
to this rock.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So you're trying to get to this rock, and you using any special abilities, or you're just trying to be sneaky?
Um, just being sneaky.
Okay, sure. So you proceed. Dalen is, of course, sneaking around with you. And yes, right near the thing, you will definitely encounter something. I don't know what it's gonna be. Let's see. Oh, that's very interesting. So yeah, when you get close to the rock, you manage to see there's a cavity inside. And when you take a closer look, it looks like a cave entrance of a sort. And you think you can actually get inside, but you're not sure what's inside.
Okay.
So yeah, you're near the rock.
So, okay, and there is some kind of cave entrance nearby,
Yeah,
right?
right under the rock. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Is this entrance huge or small?
No,
Or
it's
what
not
size is
huge,
it?
but you can definitely fit in. You don't even need to crawl or anything.
So, like man size.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? Do you want to get on top of a rock to look into the pit? Do you want to go inside the cave? What do you want to do?
We
Well,
might as well
uh,
look into the pit from here.
yeah, I don't like caves, so maybe we'll leave it for another option. And
Okay. So
first, yeah, we should look into the pit.
yeah. So describe me how you're climbing the rock.
How high is the rock?
It's like 30 or 40 meters.
40 meters. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
Um,
high.
yeah, I'm just gonna jump up there. Multiple jumps.
Jump.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, like, using my cat's grace, you know.
It's just 3 times as high.
Yeah. So, I mean, just gonna like jump grass onto an area and then just like, just parkour up there.
Mm-hmm. That
So,
presumes there's something to grab onto. Okay. I'd
there
say there
isn't.
would be something, but it would definitely require you either to defy danger with dexterity twice or use some adventuring gear.
You know what? I'll defy danger dexterity twice.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Oh, nice jump.
Yeah. So he definitely gets on top and he manages to look into the pit. And this pit looks very much different from the torture pit you just came from.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a whole bunch of lesser demons there. Uh, you're not sure how much, but there's at least 100. And you're very sure that it's sort of a breeding dash feeding ground for them. So
I see.
yeah, I'll just call it a feeding chamber. Yeah. So yeah, they're right there to eat and multiply.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'll get back down
Mm-hmm.
and tell Danlin that, and basically just say that's where they eat. Nothing
Oh,
useless there.
not the best place where we should be, I think. Well,
Okay. So what do you do next?
um, Let's go out of here, I think, slowly. So they don't notice us. There are a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
Roughly 100 or more, yes. You want to check the other one? Or do you want to go down this pit or this cave passageway?
Yep, but I think if we can see that the pit is not an option, we can try the cave because it's nearby. Maybe it's our chance
So you want to look at the
to
other
find
pit?
something. Yeah, not the pit, the cave. Maybe we can have something useful inside, but we should be careful because it's maybe this cave lead to the feeding room or something.
Maybe.
All right.
So I think I'll sneak first with my panther and try and to use our both senses to avoid any danger, and we are trying to run away if we feel something wrong.
Okay. Sure. So how are you going to do this? You're going to get inside and try to discern realities about what's inside, or you're going to try to hunt something?
Yeah, I think we're trying to discern realities and trying to find what the cave can be.
Okay, sure. Let's see the wisdom. Of course, the panther is helping.
Yeah.
Wonderful. So what questions do you want to know?
Okay, so what I should be on lookout for?
Well, definitely when you go a bit deeper, you see a couple of torch bearers. You know that you can set lights on, but when you take a closer look, you see a couple of very small cracks, and you presume that if you light something in here, if you just do any fire or something like that, it would be known in the next room to it, and you're not sure if it actually leads straight to the pit or maybe some other place, but you presume that doing so would be a bad thing.
Okay. What here is useful or valuable to me?
You managed to see a couple of very crudely made chests. They're out of just plain rock, the kind of frozen magma charred rocks that are around here in bunch.
So just a couple of chests, right?
Yeah, a couple of chests, yes. That's definitely something useful inside.
Yeah. And maybe what is here is not what it appears to be.
Yeah. Well, definitely the torchbearers are not there to make light in the room. They're to basically entrap people and open the wall in front of you straight to the feeding pit. So you took a longer look on them and you understand that.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, and I just
You can just open chests if you'd like.
yeah, no, I just wanted to share my knowledge with Kojo and tell about the danger awaits us here and maybe some valuable things we can find, but I think if you have some kind of trapped torches. It should be some kind of traps on these chests as well.
Maybe,
So we
maybe
should
not.
be careful if you want to try to open them.
Okay.
What
so
do you think, Kojo?
Well, if this is like the a dead end, right?
yeah.
Well, we venture all the way down here to see if anything's useful. So we might as well open them and see what's inside.
Okay. So describe me how you open the chests.
Well, I'm just gonna walk up to one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And take my foot and just kick the lid open.
I mean, it's you have to actually grab onto the lid.
Okay.
It's not like
Um,
that.
Then how about I use from afar then, from reach range, right?
Okay.
I will use devouring shadow and make like a spears of shadow, just like extend from the surrounding shadow and lift the lid up.
Okay. Sure. You can definitely do that. You
Mhm.
lifted the lid up.
Okay.
So what you gonna do next?
I mean, if nothing happens, I'm just gonna look at it and see what's inside.
Okay. So you look and you receive this. Oh, that's interesting. So none of you are mages, and I presume the spells will be useless for you, but the manuscript with knowledge is useful. And the next chest would contain this. A crappy consumable.
Oh,
I
Someone
presume
forgot it.
there's just some a whole bunch of cloth in there, and you can use one of it as a good bandage. That's all. Okay, yeah, and about the manuscript. Manuscript is a very interesting and keen read. Basically, it describes a whole bunch of things about how to breed a whole bunch of demons, how to feed them, how to control them in various ways, and so on and so forth. So basically, it's a breeding manual for demons.
Can we use it to control some demons somehow?
I don't know. Do you want to read on and try to use the tips that are inside the book?
This is about lesser demons, right?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Yeah. Oh, why not? I think we should try to read it to understand what is demon life looks like.
Okay, so if you want to waste a whole bunch of time doing it, you can definitely do it. Or if you want to do it quickly, that would require some intelligence to basically brush through the book and try to find the useful bits.
So, Kojo, do you want to read it?
demons
Oh,
hold no
you
interest
could.
for me.
So anyway, you can just hold it for future use, maybe at some point, or you can try to read it right now. It's up to you.
We can sell it to people,
Yeah,
I guess.
you can definitely do that. If
And I
someone is
assume
going to
those
buy
two
it.
doesn't weigh anything.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. Do you want the cloth bandage?
Oh,
It can be useful.
It's
yeah,
4 hit points.
can be.
Yeah, 4 hit points. But it's slowly applied, so.
Yeah. I mean, it's not during combat.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, we can do it when we are camping on some kind of
Exactly.
mid fight in Okay, I can take one if you don't want it.
Okay, so just add a cloth bandage. The tags are 4 hit points and slow. It doesn't have any weight, just 0 weight. Okay, cool guys, you get out of the cave. What do you do?
Next pit.
Next pit. So you want to get to the rock, to the pit, where do you want to go?
Well, I think the rock tactics works fine, so we can try to do the same.
Since this is all like randomly generated, can I just like look for an ambush by the rock, or just first before we get there, or do we have to get there and then you roll for it?
If you would describe to me how you're seeking for the ambush.
True. I would need to take an hour just to stare at this rock.
Rock itself can be an ambush in this game. So.
Yes, it can.
I don't think we will spend an hour just for me to stare at this rock.
It looks sturdy.
I mean, I'm using stakeout. You know that.
Yes. I know.
Yeah. We don't have an hour just for me to stand here and just be like,
I mean, you can
Yes.
definitely stand there for an hour. Nobody is just doing anything.
No,
I'm sure.
my character.
It's too hot here. Let's try to get out as soon as we can.
So yeah, we're just gonna slowly make our way there and just pay attention to any threats nearby
Sure.
or something.
So let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
this poor creature.
Well, you don't know what creature that is, do you? But since you're
Well, it's-
approaching it very cautiously, you can get a drop on the thing, whatever it is. So let's see what that is actually, because that's an enemy. Oh, that's interesting. So it's poor elite troop. There's up to 3 of them, maybe it's just 1.
So, what does the level indicate?
How bad are you fucked?
Okay.
So 3 of them. And let's see what tags do they have. So there's 5 tags for those guys. Enemy tags. So devious, intelligent, messy, immune to, and construct. Good thing they're immune only to one thing. Oh no, that's actually, yeah, enemy type. Yeah, so 3 tags for them because they're elite. Types of damage. Here we go. Slashing, fire, and electricity. Makes sense. They live in magma, mostly. And they're constructs, so they're not actually demons per se, they're golems made by demons. So yeah, I can definitely see that. Yeah, exactly, they're magma golems.
Okay.
Magma golems, they're trying to do something near the rock and they didn't notice you yet. What do you want to do about that?
Okay, so I did the math,
And
and are they close together?
We still have.
not really. They're like on sides of the rock.
No. I see.
As they didn't notice us,
No.
can I do? Can I do a surprise shot for them, or
Yeah.
for all of them at once?
You can definitely try to do that, yes. So,
Okay.
are you going to use your wonderful quiver, or are you going to use it with normal ammo? How are you doing it?
There are only 3 of them, and
Yeah.
I think I can use my common armor
Sure.
in this case.
So what weapon are you using?
Oh, okay.
You have a gun that ignores armor.
Yeah, I'm looking what kind of anti-armor things I have.
Basically, you have a
Yeah,
bow, which is awkward.
tube gun. Yeah,
Yeah, and a tube gun.
yeah. Maybe tube gun is the best option for me. As I can see, they're massive in armor at some point.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It's
I'm
not like
trying to
they
use my
wear
tube.
armor, but to hurt them would
The
be hard.
natural armor.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
the magma. So
You can
I'm trying
also
to use my
use your wonderful ability, cold shot.
yeah exactly.
So you should shoot them in the head. That would hurt a lot. So yeah.
Okay, I am trying to point to the head of each as fast as I can with my tube gun
Okay.
and find it. Oh, it happens.
Yeah.
Can I aid him?
Maybe I just maybe
How would you aid
I
him?
just don't use it
Well,
for a long
so
time.
he's using guns, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right now he's
So-
using a gun.
Can I just use my shadow ability just to wrap around his arms and legs just to steady his aim?
That would be weird.
I mean, he already aimed, right? And I guess
Yeah.
the reason why he would miss is the kickback was a lot higher than he thought it would be. So I just want to stabilize him, right?
He just wanted to hit all three of those at the same time, and maybe he just didn't manage to load the ammo properly to just make three
Okay.
instant shots. That's the thing.
I tried.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it happens.
Good luck.
So yeah,
Well.
first thing you miss.
Yeah.
Second thing, they notice you. And they want to attack you, of course. And there's some random shit that's going to happen. I don't know what. Oh,
Not the
there's
best one.
actually another cave under the rock.
Yay! Your shot actually missed him, but like blow apart like the hidden passageway.
Yeah,
Whoa, yeah,
And it collapsed.
exactly.
you can definitely see a cave. So yeah, you are attacked by those guys, and I presume that one of them attacks Danelan, another attacks Kojo, and the third one attacks the Panther.
Yeah, he's chasing my panther around.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. When he missed, right? These things have to run at us because he's firing at range.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So can't we take this moment to shoot at them again?
You can definitely try to shoot them, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm trying to repeat my shot with a gun,
Okay.
and maybe I will be lucky this time.
Sure.
By the way, did I lose one ammo with this failed attempt or not?
You lost 2 ammo because you were trying to hit 3 targets.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can use your quiver if you don't have enough, but still.
Yeah, I still have enough. I have 4.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I'm using my tube gun again and firing at them all.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. When they're running at us, right? The rock is still casting a shadow, right? Is it within far range of me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna once again, I'm standing on my own shadow,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
I am going to cast translocate and wrap myself in shadow and teleport myself behind them to the shadow of the rock that it's casting.
Sure.
So this is my shot.
Great.
A little bit better.
So what's the partial? Less damage, more ammo. many, I don't know, bad spot?
Fall in the lava.
I don't like bad spot. Okay, let it be another armor. It should be 3 right now. Yes. Okay. Just waste another armor.
Cool, cool. So 3 damage rolls.
So 1 by 1, right?
Yes, 1 by 1. Okay. So that definitely hurt. And your panther did its job. It was trying to damage them as hard as it could. But yeah, all of them are still standing.
Okay, so here's my teleport. Poof.
Uh-huh.
I am gone.
Cool.
So yeah, when I reappear behind them, right, they don't notice me, right? So I'm gonna take a moment to use my.
How actually far you are from them? What's the distance you want to reappear?
You told me the range was far.
No. I mean, how far from them are you appearing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean just within near range. No, not near. Yeah, near range.
Near range.
Yeah.
Okay. So you appear, and there's near range between you and those creatures,
Yep.
which are
And then
now just basically closing on Danelan, trying
yeah,
to
and
kill him.
then I'm gonna take a moment to aim at one of these creatures and fire my crossbow. So just
I
auto
mean,
hits.
during that moment, they will be attacking Danelan. Just saying.
He can handle himself.
Okay. Okay. So, Danelan, you are attacked by 3 magma golems.
Two.
They're trying to drown you in themselves.
Okay,
do?
I'm trying to just avoid them and to keep a distance and trying to be fast
Good luck.
with it.
Okay, so
Ah,
that's dexterity.
Thank you. I might need some help later,
There you go. You're fine.
but
Yeah,
not now.
you're perfectly fine. You dodge their attacks. They splash the magma all over the charred rocks and they can't get to you. So yeah, you definitely wasted a moment, and now Kojo can use his opportunity to do something.
Yeah, I'm using Misericordia, right? They don't notice me. I have a defenseless or unaware creature, which they are. So I just fire at their head, which deals a D8, D6, 2 piercing. So a total of 12 damage with 2 piercing damage to one of them.
Okay.
Can I just target the one that he did the least damage to?
Least?
So the one he did 2 damage to.
Okay. So let me think here. If he did 2 damage.
I would kill them anyways, even if they were at max. So because they have 4 armor, I reduced it to 2. I deal 12. Their 2 armor reduce it to 10, and they have 10 HP. So they would die either way.
Okay, if you want to choose the target specifically, sure. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's up to you, right? I mean, I would notice that this one took the least amount of damage out of the 3, right?
Yeah, maybe just shoot at the arm or something.
Yeah. Sure, no problem. You managed to kill it.
Yeah, I fire a small bolt from my crossbow.
Yeah.
I wrap it in shadow, and it streaks across. And
yeah, basically what happens is the thing gets pierced through with partially magical, partially physical threat, and it just splooshes all around the floor, and the magma slowly ascends into the lake. Yeah.
Yeah, and meanwhile I'm trying to snipe another one.
Sure.
Again with my gun. I still have 1 armor left, common armor left, so I'm using it with my gun.
Sure. You can definitely try to hit both of them.
No, I'm trying to hit on the one.
Okay,
Just
sure.
want to keep this last armor with me. Wow. But I still want to keep it, so maybe it's
You can
less
just choose a
damage
bad
thing.
spot if you want.
I don't like bad spots. So there are a lot of bad spots in the game.
And carry more
besides
ammo with
this.
you, damn it.
Oh, he has
Well,
an endless quiver with him. So,
Oh,
Yeah, I have this,
but it requires
it's
a roll.
it's for 100 enemies or so.
Yeah.
I keep it just for those encounters because I already lost one, so I'm trying to be not similar to.
It was temporary, that's all.
Yeah, just to be
So cool. Let's see the
safe
damage.
with this. Wow.
Okay. I'd
Okay.
say if you are trying to attack the one who you dealt 6 damage to, you definitely kill him.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So you killed one of them.
So
That's for sure.
another one
Another
left.
one is looking back at Kojo.
Mm-hmm.
And the funny thing, because I'd like to make it more interesting, the funny thing that he does is he concentrates himself into a smaller shape, and then he kind of jumps towards where you are and tries to basically consume the pool of magma that his fallen friend is now. So what do you do?
So he jumps at me.
Not at you, at the
Oh, at the
magma
pool
of his friend, yes.
Okay. Let's see. I mean, I could just shoot it and hope to God that I kill it. How much damage would I need to do that?
Oh yeah.
4,
By the way,
6
by the
damage.
way, I just
roll
noticed that I think you didn't use your anatomist thing correctly, because this thing doesn't have organs. It's a construct. Yeah, but still.
I mean,
it's cool.
constructs have vital organs, right? Its head is
No.
probably where its power source is. Like something is holding it together.
Not really. It's just
Okay.
magic. It doesn't
Okay.
require
It's
living
I
organs.
think it depends on
Yeah.
what kind of
But
construct it can
this
be.
ones don't really have them. It's just magma, hold by
Okay.
magic. That's all.
Well, tell me that next time.
Sure. I mean, you would still kill it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
wonderful things just happen.
Yeah. It's cool. It's cool.
Well, okay. With that, then I guess I won't be able to kill it no matter what I do. So instead, I'm just going to. Yeah. Can I get there before it?
You can try to race it, but it would be really hard.
But you're saying it's possible.
It's possible, yes.
Okay, I just need to roll 10 or above. So with that then, if I get there, right?
And by really hard, I mean on the 10 plus, you would be there right at the moment that the thing is there.
Okay.
Just a bit before.
Okay, so instead, I'm just gonna stay in the shadow, remain really still, and become invisible.
Okay, sure. So looks like nobody is doing anything about this guy, and what he does is he is consuming what's left of his body, and basically he grows twice the size. Then he looks back at the corpse of the one who was killed by Danelan. He once again concentrates himself and he jumps there. And you presume he wants to do the same thing.
Okay. Well, during this time, I guess I was taking aim with my crossbow,
Uh-huh.
and since I was invisible,
Uh-huh.
it's unaware, and I shoot at it to deal 8 damage with 2
What's the
piercing.
distance on your crossbow?
Near. And since it was just at the creature I killed, which was already in near range, which I specified before, so that means it's also in near range at this point.
It would be at near range before it jumps, yes.
Yeah.
But when it jumps, it will no longer be near range.
Well, no. Remember, you said it jumped towards the one I killed first, right?
Yes, and it already consumed it. And right now it's jumping towards Danelan.
Okay, yeah. So I'm shooting it as it's like consuming him. Or the corpse.
It's not really that long. I'll allow you to do your damage if you like.
Okay, 8 2 piercing.
Cool. So you do that damage. It's definitely hurt, but it's flying towards the corpse. And Danelan, what do you do?
Yep. I'm shooting at him as well, and calling for my panther to try to damage him as well.
Yeah, it will definitely try.
Okay, I'm using my gun, which ignores armor as well.
And I presume you don't have any ammo, right?
Oh, I have another bow with one arrow, stunning one, which also ignores armor.
You can definitely try to load it. Okay. So you rolled a 7, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So what you would like to do? Less damage, bad spot, or ammo?
Okay, let it be bad spot for this roll, just to be some fun.
Nobody said that bad spot is fun, but okay. So let's see the damage.
Okay, so I'm rolling my damage. Add my panther damage as well.
Yeah, sure. It ignores armor because you used your gun. And yes, you managed to damage the thing a little bit. Your panther scratches, but then it starts to consume the corpse of its thing, and it starts to grow. And what it does, in one very swift swoop, it surrounds you with like a sphere of magma. And you are now in a really bad spot, meaning surrounded by magma. So yeah.
Is it around me and above, or just around?
It's a sphere
Can
of magma.
Can I jump?
No. So Kojo, you see that. Definitely you see that. What you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I can't help him if that's what you're trying to get me to do. But
I don't know. Maybe you can.
I really can't. So he's gonna have to figure out how he's gonna deal with that. While I just it's in near range.
No.
Looking my direction.
What? No, it's not looking in your direction. It's
Okay.
concentrated all around Danelan.
Oh, okay. So it uses its own body to.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move from my spot and get into near range with him, or into reach range with him. With the sphere. and just
So you're trying to do it as fast as you can, or?
yeah.
Okay, so that would be dexterity.
Wow.
Okay. You managed to fail almost as horribly as possible. So yeah, you definitely partially succeed. And let me look at you here. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, why not? So you can get there in time, but you'll stumble, and unfortunately, your crossbow would be partially broken, and you'll have to repair it after.
Sure.
Okay, done. Oh no, wait. Let's make it let's make it funnier, right? Because I don't want to think. I like to use random tables. Oh, that's even better. Do you want to get into a bad spot?
Um, sure.
Okay. So for you, that would be a thing. You definitely get close to the guy before he does anything to Dalen. But what happens is, it switches its attention partially to you, and it divides itself in order to grab onto you as well. So you're now surrounded by a cone of magma as well. Enjoy.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Dalen, you are inside a wonderful sphere of magma. It's pulsating, it's hot, and it's about to burn you. What do you want to do?
Is it still the creature body itself? Can I attack
Yes,
it?
you can definitely attack it, but if you want to attack it, it's definitely going to attack you back, whatever you do. So unless you want to find some creative way to avoid the damage, you'll be dealt damage.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, these things do
Yeah,
3d8 damage.
Yeah,
And
3d8 damage.
yes, and it ignores
yeah,
armor
yeah.
because it's magma.
I see it. I almost feel it.
Exactly.
Um, okay, so is the magma like some kind of substance I can use my magic on, or magic scenes I
You
have?
can definitely use your magic on that thing.
Is this count as an object I can transform to something?
It's a construct,
Or
yes.
yeah. So
So what
can I make
magic?
it eatable?
You can make it edible, yes.
So just I can use my pair of gloves and make it eatable, and we can have some kind of dinner with my friend.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna say that it won't stop you basically. Well, it won't stop it because it's going to attack you even though you can eat it. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
there's a
it's
whole bunch of magma.
yeah. Is it transforms from magma to something eatable, and
No, it
not
doesn't
so.
transform into anything eatable. It's just that you can eat it and be fine.
Oh, okay.
But it's still gonna burn if it's touching anything else than metal.
So this is not the best option, I think.
No, not the best option.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay, and what kind of small monsters are around? If I can call for some kind of small water elemental to help me, or this is not the option. Just to
Small
help
water
me to
element.
find out the way out
You
of this
can,
circle.
I will allow you to summon a small water elemental to basically coat you in water and basically give you a chance to just jump from this thing, but the
Yeah,
elemental
this is
will
what I'm
die in
looking
the
for.
process. I mean, the water elemental will die.
Yeah, this is what I'm looking for right now.
Okay, so you'll just have to defy danger with your dexterity. Basically, jump away from the thing that's trying to eat you.
Okay, I'm trying to do this right now.
So yeah, you are very successful at summoning your water elemental. He coats you from the damage, and you manage to escape and get into a very good vantage point, and you can shoot the thing next time you know it. And Kojo, what do you want to do with a sphere of magma?
Well, I'm just gonna jaunt away from it.
How are you going to do that?
I'm standing on my shadow.
No,
I don't think you.
there's no shadow. There's a whole bunch of magma around you, and so you'd know magma emits light.
Yeah, I
And
know.
it's a full sphere around you, so there's no shadow.
Not true, but I'll take your word for it. So instead, then, I'm just going to. Can I just dislocate this thing away from me?
Yes, you can.
And that would include both spears, right? Because it's one creature.
No, it would include only the one who is around you. Because currently it's only one you can see, and it's definitely one singular creature at the moment.
Sure.
So yeah, where do you want to put it?
Where have I been?
I mean, in hell, not really that much around.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't teleport this creature out of hell.
No.
Okay.
You could teleport it maybe into this cave or a pit we saw.
Yeah.
Or something.
Maybe you want to teleport it into a breeding pit.
That'll be funny. Sure. Into the breeding pit it goes.
Okay. Done and done. It's in a breeding pit, and you used one use of your wonderful ring.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalen, you are in a good position to strike the thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to shoot it with my stunning bow as well.
Okay. Let's see the thing. Remember, your stunning bow has -1. Yeah. So it's a 6.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah.
Well.
Okay.
Good news, you're not dead. Bad news, something is going to happen. I don't know what. Let's see. Oh.
We are lucky with items this session.
Well, what that basically means is when you fire your wonderful bow, the place you considered a good vantage point and a good shooting ground was not that much good. And you actually feel the earth crumbling below your feet, and you fall into a darkness below. That's why you missed the shot.
No, I see.
Kojo,
Mm-hmm.
you see Dalen basically falling through the ground. You don't know where. and the thing, it's immediately switching its attention to you.
Yeah, of course. Since it's gonna do that, I'm just gonna I can see the hole he fell in, right?
Not yet, but you definitely saw him falling through the ground.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna run back to the rock that is casting a shadow
Hmm.
and um
Remember, the thing is very quick, so if you want to outrun it, that would require some dexterity.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I get to the rock and before yeah, I get to the rock and just press my back against it and just remain still and disappear.
Okay. So you remember that it's intelligent and devious, right?
Um yeah.
Well,
I mean if it's gonna approach me, I'll do something else, but
it's definitely going to approach you. So what's going to happen is it's going to divide itself into 10 small copies, and it's going to basically try to form a chain of sorts and just close in on the darkness, trying
okay.
to find anything that's inside.
Well, before I can get in there, I'm just gonna use translocate myself to this rock.
It's not on far distance.
It's not.
No.
Um. Okay then. I guess I'm just gonna jump up the rock.
Mm. So you want to reveal your position and jump up the rock?
Yeah, just stand at the top of this rock.
Okay, so you want to use any adventuring gear because it's a similar rock, so it would require at least 2 rolls, yes. Okay, good, good. So you are on top of a rock,
Mm-hmm.
and the magma thing sees you when you starting to climb, of course. And what it does, it concentrates itself, and it starts to jump up the rock, basically, as well.
As one thing or as a multiple
As one thing,
small
yes, it
things
concentrates
as one?
itself, yes.
Okay.
So the one thing, and it's almost at the top, but you are very fast, and you're
Yeah.
on the top before it reaches you. So what do you do?
Can I fire and then escape?
You can try to fire for sure. What you trying to fire with?
I mean, I'm not gonna do any damage with the crossbow.
It's broken.
No,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
you.
You bad spot, bad spot. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see the damage.
Oh, did you get a free hit?
I mean, it's not dodging, so
Oh. Oh, I deal 1 damage. Woo!
yeah, definitely.
And then I'm just gonna slide off the rock on the other side that is not going up from.
Sure. Are you trying to outrun the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Dex, because it's not going to just chase you; it's going to fall down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. You managed to dodge quickly enough, and you are in the clear from the thing. And Dalen, you find yourself in a cave of some sort. You're not sure where you are exactly. Your panther finds a way down, but it's pitch black. You just can't see anything.
Can I ask my panther to jump up and give her just a rope so he can
Yeah, you
try
can definitely
to
do
help
that.
me to get out of here
Yeah,
the same way I put here.
sure, sure. You give a rope to your panther. It helps you up, and when you get up from the hole, you see that Kojo is narrowly dodging the magma that's splashing all around him and trying to burn him. What do you do?
Well, I'm stepping a bit aside from the pit I just fall
Uh-huh.
in and
Yes.
trying to repeat my shot, be more careful and precise with it.
Okay, right now you have to get a little bit closer because they're on the other side of a rock. So you have to move a little bit. So do you want to be there
So,
before the thing can attack him?
yeah, I try to run and then
Okay, that
shoot.
would require dexterity to run there as fast as you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
You're gonna discover
I think
another.
my legs hurts. Oh,
Okay.
this is
Okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, so all the ruckus around, all the breaking things, it definitely attracted someone's attention. And let's see who that is. Oh. Okay. So it's a whole bunch of... Oh, yes, I know. So what happens is, from the hole you just emerged from, it's a whole bunch of little critters. They look like imps of sorts, but they don't really look hostile right now. You are a bit on a distance. They're just, I guess, thrown off by the thing that broke their roof. You're not sure what they're gonna do, and there's about 36 of them. And let's see what tags do they have. So 4 tags for these guys. So I'm going to reroll one of it because they can be twice intelligent.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. Okay, yeah, they're
Wow.
stealthy, messy, intelligent, and devious. Wonderful. So there you go. Imps straight from the hole. So that's what happens. And you are a bit turned off by this certain event, and you manage to get close to the rock, and you're not exactly in their spot right now, but you definitely know that they're smart enough to find you if they want to look for you. And Kojo,
Mm-hmm.
what you going to do? The thing is trying to attack you.
Dodge away, just like Dark Souls. I'm gonna roll to my left
Uh-huh. Okay.
and dodge his attack, and then fire a bolt into its side, and
Okay.
then continue
So
running.
let's see the dodge. Great. Let's see the bolt. Great. Let's see the damage.
I did nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah, just continue running. Do I now see this cluster of whatever these things are?
Yeah. You now see them, and you see Daneland just.
Are they like nicely packed together that I can just kill with one move?
I mean, right now they're quite dense. Yes. Do you want to get close to them?
No.
Then I don't think they're hostile right now, but maybe we can avoid them at all. Maybe
Yeah,
run away.
I noticed them, but let me deal with this thing first.
Sure. So how do you want to deal with this thing? It's trying to attack you.
Again?
Yes.
I mean, dodge and shoot. Dodge and shoot. Dodge and
Okay.
shoot.
Dodge. Shoot. Damage. No damage.
You're doing right, but damage is it's all very, very, very armored.
Yeah.
Thing. And
Yeah.
what kind of arrows do you use?
Just
Some
normal
kind of
arrows.
small bolts.
Yep,
Yeah.
just small bolts.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
So Dalen, you are now in a position to fire at the thing if you'd like.
Okay, it would be my third attempt in a row.
So
I'm
what
not
are you trying
very
to
lucky
use?
with it.
What weapon are you using?
Well, actually, I have only two options right now for distant weapons. It's my handgun and my stunning bow.
I mean, you
Because
had
I run
a
just
normal bow? I think you had a normal bow.
yeah, I have, but I have no arrows left,
You can use your quiver
and I just
if you'd like.
I just don't want to use it yet.
Okay. So I'm going
If
to tell
imps
you,
become
that your character would know that if he uses a gun, that would be loud, and it may attract attention from the imps.
okay, so this stunning bow is the best silent option.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm still trying to put a good use to it in this encounter. So I'm trying to aim and shoot this guy again.
Okay, sure.
Wow, and -1 is 11,
Yeah,
12.
it's
Okay.
good. It's good. So let's see the damage.
And my panther is trying to bite him as well.
Yeah, sure. It's
So
definitely trying.
it's
Uh,
4 and
yeah, four
does it?
damage.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I know. It ignores armor. It's cool.
yeah, ignore summer, yes.
Yeah, I know. Great. So you deal some damage. It definitely felt that, and right now it's trying to attack you, Dane. So what are you gonna do?
It's still far away from me and running into my direction, right?
Not that far anymore. It's definitely trying to get very close to you. So what are you going to do?
Well, when it disengages from me, can I shoot it?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Finally.
So,
Um
what would you like to do? Minus ammo, minus damage, or bad spot.
I kind of want to just take the mine. Yeah, let's just take the minus ammo. I have 2 ammo left.
Okay, sure. Let's see the damage.
Oh, 1 damage. Yes.
Sure. Definitely felt a tingle.
Hey, I don't have OP weapon that ignore armor, okay? Give me a moment.
Sure.
Okay, so this thing is running towards me, and
Yeah, more like
I'm trying.
splashing towards you.
Yeah, okay. I'm trying to run away from the imps, so we do not attract their attention
Okay.
to us. And as soon as this thing close enough, I'm trying to use my dagger to strike him.
Okay. So let's see how you're using your dagger.
Oh, it's also precise, right?
Yeah,
And
I know.
ignores armor. Yeah.
Wonderful. Let's see the damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's almost dead. Even with all consumption of his fallen brothers, it's almost dead. So yeah. Kojo, what would you like to do?
Well,
Finish him with one damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna try and keep up with it, you know? I'll keep it at near range and just fire crossbow
Okay.
bolts into
Let's
its
see
back.
how you fire your crossbow.
I'll take another ammo.
Okay.
And I did nothing. Cool.
Great. So Danelan, now it's definitely close enough to do some damage. And what would you like to do? Because it's attacking, it's trying to latch onto you.
So I'm dodging and striking with my dagger again.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see how you strike with your dagger.
Okay.
Uh,
So
so you definitely strike with your dagger. Let's see the damage. I presume you would kill it. Yes, you would kill it. Wonderful. But not before it damages you. So,
okay, let's see it.
so it's a 3d8, which is ignoring.
Well,
16 damage.
it's hard.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. So yeah, you managed to defeat this beast, and when you look back to where the imps were, they're no longer there. And I'd say that from the whole bunch of magma that's leaking and just crawling back to the pool, you managed to find one thing. What would it be? Oh, a wonderful manuscript. Huh. Yes, I'd say this manuscript describes the intricacy of making the golems from the primordial elements, and what power sources you can use, and what magic you can use so to make them intelligent on their own.
Well, Kojo, I think you are holding manuscripts and you can open a library of some sort.
Maybe.
So you can definitely should pick up this one.
Sure. I will take it.
Great. So right now you don't see any danger around. What do you guys do?
Do we have some time to apply a bandage to
Yeah.
me at least?
You have some time. You can just wrap it around, and let's say a couple of minutes will pass, and you will
Yeah.
be done.
I keep an eye out. It's very strange
Okay.
that all the imps disappeared.
Okay. So you just are looking around, or you just climbing on a rock? What do you do?
Just looking around, just staying near him, and yeah, just uh, yeah, just keeping an eye out, basically.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. So nothing happens while he's wrapping himself, so he can restore 4 HP,
Yeah.
and that's wonderful. And yeah, guys. So what are you gonna do?
We are still not sure about what inside the next beat. So
Yeah.
maybe we should continue carefully to advance to this direction.
I mean, you can still try to find at least 5 corpses of lesser demons and try to get back to the island.
Yeah. So we can go into that pit, or we can go into the cave underneath this rock, right?
You can go anywhere you want.
So
Oh, I just believe that this cave should lead to some imps we just met, so don't think it's a good idea to
You
go
don't know
inside.
that. You don't know that.
well, that would be the pit that you fell down, right? You disturbed them. That was their nest
Yeah.
or whatever. We can go down into the cave below the other rock that you destroyed with your gun.
Yeah.
And check to see what's below there. Could be
Yeah,
some.
we might do this. I think just to be careful not to pay attention of the imps to us again.
Okay.
Indeed.
So cool. Who's going first?
Um,
Well, I think I'm not as much hurt right now after I apply my bandage, and I can lead the way with my panther.
Okay. So you lead the way, and you can discern realities if you want.
Yeah. Okay. So
That's definitely wisdom.
yeah.
Yeah, even with the help of your panther, you still manage to find out only one thing. So what thing it is?
Anything useful available for me?
There's definitely, I'd say, two piles of strange stuff, and most of it is useless, just a bit shiny. But some of it is very, very interesting. And you managed to get from one pile, wonderful, another manuscript. You're just lucky on your manuscript. And you're just
A lot
unlucky
of
that you
knowledge in
don't
the
have
hell.
any wizards. If you would
a
have
live.
wizards. Yeah, if you would only have wizards, but yeah.
I
So,
mean, once we get the other 5 imps, we can use these as bargaining chips, right? For that wizard we're going to contact to summon us.
maybe, we'll see. And another thing is, oh, that's interesting. A magical trinket. Would you like to see what magic it is?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So, uh, I'd say it's once again a ring with 3 magical symbols inscribed into it, and it can perform medium magic strings, which allows you to take full control of a medium creature or an object. It can curse either minor or medium. I presume medium curse is much better. And yeah.
Well, what
Okay,
is the
another
manuscript?
useful ring.
What did you ask?
The manuscript. What is it?
Oh, the manuscript. Yes, yes. Well, there's a whole bunch of descriptions of how to actually make a good, suitable housing in hell. And the first advice is don't build anything above the ground because it's going to be destroyed. Second advice is make some gods, probably golems. And the third advice is never leave your home for more than 30 minutes.
Well,
Okay.
it's a tough life in the hell.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. So you put it inside your library, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Housing in
So
hell.
Yeah.
yeah, we know a lot of things about the hell. Okay, and what about the ring? Do you want it? Can I
I don't
keep
know,
it for
do you?
myself?
Do you want it?
Yeah, I think, yeah, I can have a good use to it
All
at
right,
some
you can
point.
have it.
Okay. So what would you like to do next? Are we
Yeah.
going to investigate this pit, or are we going to go into another direction to find out something
Um,
else?
we'll investigate the pit. I just climb up the rock and just look into it.
Okay,
Now
let's
that
see you climbing the rock.
okay, don't fail. Great, don't fail. Great. Okay.
Okay, so you managed to take a closer look at the pit. This one is less busy, so to speak. There's only a bunch of demons in there, like 20 or so, but they're much bigger than usual ones. And you presume there's some sort of a training ground, but actually looks like more of a brawling thing. and I'll just mark it with B. So they're training in there.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go back down and say that's a training pit of sort, where they just beat on each other until they level up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. So I don't think we should fight those, and we should avoid it, I think.
Yeah. Let's move on
Yeah.
past them.
Yeah. Let's go.
So
Yeah.
show me where do you want to
To-
go.
to- Let's go to the west, I think.
Right now you're here. So just point me on the map or ping me. You can just do that or something like that. Where do you want to go?
Yeah. I'm trying to go. Maybe right here.
Okay.
Sure.
So you're trying to go there, and describe me how you go in there.
I'm leading the way with my panther and trying to look around to see any trails, any dangers that can await us ahead.
Okay. So no specific things. Cool. So
Yeah.
let's see
Well,
what you
if
find.
there are like giant pillars of rocks around, I like go from one shadow to the next.
No
Just
giant
following.
pillars around. No,
then
mostly
yeah.
just a desolate wasteland.
Cool.
The only big rock you can see from where you actually came to would be around here. That would be a big rock. Yeah. I'd say it goes somewhere around like this.
Sure.
And yeah, you managed to travel somewhere around here, and let's see what happens while you travel. Oh,
More stuff.
yeah. So, when you go through and you see the rock and you understand that it's a big, very important thing because it's above ground and it's supposed to be a big, big thing. But, Danelet, your panther is a bit further than you are. And unfortunately, it's not smart enough to understand few things about magical runes, and it actually crosses a magical circle a little bit. And you understand if it moves a bit further, or if it's basically moving in any direction, something bad may happen. So, from a logical standpoint, your panther stepped onto a mine, a magical mine.
So I just, as soon as I realize it, I just cry a word to her to stop, and
Okay.
don't move, and carefully come closer and trying to investigate what can be done to
So there's a whole
avoid.
bunch of magical runes on the floor. They're carefully hidden, so they wouldn't be just discovered immediately. And yeah, she definitely stepped on one of them.
So I'm trying to remember what take a look at the runes, and I ask Kodger to help me if he can see what these runes are and remember
Sure,
what
sure.
they mean.
You can help each other, and if you want to understand what the runes mean, you should give me intelligence, because it requires some intelligence. You're
Okay.
not mages,
What?
so
Yeah,
who
Kodger,
wants
could you
to
help me?
who?
Yeah. I think the Kodger is most useful in this kind of things because I'm aware of this knowledge and magic.
Okay, sure. So you are helping him.
Yeah.
So just roll 2d6. Just with no modifier.
Wow.
Yeah.
My help was not very useful, I think.
Now
And
you pray to God I succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So, while Damon is trying to remember everything that he knows about the magical traps and so on and so forth, he's trying to give you some advices. Some of them definitely feel like they're very reasonable. And one in particular is that in order to defuse the bomb in the middle, you need to trigger others in a specific sequence. So first you trigger the first one to the left, then the third one to the right, then the fifth one to the left, and then the seventh to the right. So that's definitely a part of what's supposed to happen, but what your knowledge actually tells you is that in order to dispel the thing, you'll need to use some specific magical paper to just basically brush it away carefully.
Okay. Well, all my manuscript has a spell in it, so that's magic paper, right?
Yeah, you can definitely scrap some magic paper from a manuscript. Basically, in order to just wipe everything out, it would require some, I think just one manuscript, no more than that.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Housing in Hell manuscript.
Oh. Okay. So you want...
we don't want to stay here for a long time.
No.
Anyway.
Yeah. So what sequence are you using? You're doing first the mines to the left, to the right, and then to the left, to the right, and then the middle? What are you going to do?
What my character would know.
Well, your character would know that you definitely need to diffuse the mines to the left, then to the right, then to the left, then to the right, and only then the middle one.
Okay, sure. Left, right, middle it is.
Okay, so you're trying to do it carefully, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say that would require intelligence to make it proper, to not trigger it, and at the same time just wash it away. So 5 intelligence rolls.
Oh, okay. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nicely done.
Whoa, wonderful.
Damn, I'm smart.
Nicely done. The panther's free, the trap is diffused, and you managed to clear some way through with your extra cleaning skills.
Mm-hmm.
And now you know that you're closing in to some weird magical minefield. You're not sure why it's here, but it's definitely here.
Yeah.
So what do you guys do?
Okay, I'd like to thank you for saving my panther friend.
No problem. Now,
So
we
what
must
do you
move
think
on.
we are going to do next? Are we going to
How big is
to
this
move
big
to-
rock?
Oh, Big Rock is like at least 3 times the big of
Can
the
I get on it and just like take a look of the entire big island just to like, you know, get an idea where everything is?
So you want to get to the rock.
Yeah.
I'm just drawing the minefield right now. Kinda. And it's between you and the rock. and you just in the beginning of the minefield, you managed to defuse 5 mines. Do you want to proceed further?
I mean, now that we know what it is, we can just avoid them, right?
I mean, you don't know if it's a full round circle of mines, but you can definitely try to
So we
walk.
can't see them?
You can see the mines when you are too far away. When you get close, you'll definitely see them because you know what to look for.
Yeah. Yeah, so when we get close, we'll just, walk around them instead of on them.
Okay, so what side are you walking to? To the left, to the right? Like there, there.
We can't just walk straight through it.
Straight through the minefield?
Yeah.
That would require
Is it-
defusing mines.
Or we can just avoid them.
How?
How dense they are.
Yeah, how dense are they?
Quite dense.
So maybe we should go around, I think.
Yeah.
Because my painter is not careful enough, maybe.
Yeah, let's go around.
Okay. So which way?
Let's go down.
To the left. Yeah.
Right here. Yeah. Okay. So you move to, and yes, the minefield is starting to round up. And you hear some screams from a breeding pit. You're not sure what's happening in there, but it's probably not nice.
I imagine the fire elemental is cooking all the little demons. Wonderful.
Maybe. So yeah, you end up around here, and what do you do?
Does the minefield extend further?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll assume that it covers the entire rock for some reason. I mean, we'll just walk along the minefield, I guess. Just staying out of it, but
Okay. So you managed to notice another pit. It's a bigger one. It stretches like that. So, do you want to get close to it?
I mean, I guess, sure.
Okay. So, let's see. What's close? Oh, wonderful. So, you see a strange figure approaching from a distance. Looks like a very, very burned man. And he doesn't have any clothes, although he doesn't have any specific anatomic feature of a human. So you're not sure what it is. Is it alive? Is it human? But it's definitely humanoid, and it's running towards you. It's certainly looked scared, but you're not sure. I mean, you're in hell. Anything can happen.
So it looks like a humanoid
Yeah.
running towards me.
Yes. It's burnt. It doesn't have any clothes.
How far away is it?
Right now, I'd say he's far.
Far. Sure. I'm gonna take aim. And when he gets into near range, I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Are you shooting everyone? Just let's try to see what happened. He's not maybe too hostile to us right now.
I don't know. So do you want to interfere with his aiming?
Yeah, I'm just telling him this, but do not want to stop him.
Okay. So do you stop?
Fine. I take a couple steps back away from this guy, and like put Danlin in between me and him.
I mean, the guy is just running. He's just like,
Does
and
not mean I can't put Danlin in between me and him.
and he doesn't run towards you. He's just starting to run past you, and looks like that he's kind of burning, but you don't see any fire, which is very weird. And he's running. He's like, ah, ah. What do you do?
He'll be fine.
Sure.
Sure, it's a hell. He would be fine.
What could go wrong? Yeah.
That's not the worst thing that could happen.
It's a normal thing here.
Yeah. Okay. So you just ignore the guy. He runs past you, and you get close to the pit. And in the pit, you actually see a whole bunch of people who are screaming and so on and so forth. And there's a whole bunch of very big demons. There's not much of them per se, but there's some holes in the ground, and there's probably some things underground. But you manage to see the ones that are there, the demons. They're casting some magics on humanoid things, and they're screaming in agony. You're not sure that everyone is burning, but they're all screaming in pain, that's for sure.
So maybe they're burning in their minds
Maybe.
or something.
So
Yeah,
I'd say
I
that
don't
would
like
be-
this place, my friend.
I'd say
these
that
people.
would be a punishment pit.
Yeah,
Well, they're all here for a reason.
More or less.
yeah. At least, yeah, it should be.
So let's go. This pit does not contain the portal or demons.
Yeah, we should try to get out of here. This is
Okay.
our mission.
So where do you go?
Walk alongside the pit, I guess. Well, not alongside, but like walk in the middle, like somewhere, like that. Just
So basically you continuously walking around the minefield.
yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll try to find some spot.
Okay, so I'll just mark it here. And
Okay.
when you go to about the middle, you see another pit, which is quite a small one. It's right around here. And you manage to see that in this place, the minefield ends. You don't see any mines in at least right here in this part, the yellow part. You don't see the mines there, and there's a small pit right near there.
Yeah, we should definitely try to carefully look inside and
Yeah.
this pit.
Okay, so you carefully trying to look inside the pit. Okay, let's see what you encounter. Oh, yeah.
Third
So
level.
yeah, it's not that bad, but it's hostile, and it's going to get a drop on you, unfortunately. So yeah, random enemy, enjoy. So who's that? It's a group. It's a group. Let's see of how many.
2.
Not really.
That's impossible, but yes.
4. 4 guys, and let's see what tags do they have.
2 tags.
They have 5.
Well, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 tags and 2 extra.
So stealthy. That's
Stealthy.
why they get a drop on you. Forceful and mindless, wonderful. Organized, yes, and terrifying, wonderful. So yeah, there definitely is fear demons, yes. Wonderful. So a whole bunch of fear demons managed to ambush you and get a drop on the whole team.
Not
So,
me, but yes.
why not you?
Heightened reflex. You're always to react first to a perceived threat. So it's like the thief thing. You can never be
It's
ambushed.
not
Blah, blah, blah.
like a fifth thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
When they
not
attack
like a fifth
me,
thing.
I see them. It's a perceived threat. I get to react first.
They're not perceived. They're stealthy.
Okay,
And your move is not like a thief's move.
that's fine. Keep going.
Okay. So yeah, they get a drop on you, and I'll just say that one of them kicks one of you, because why not? It's not that much damage. So D10 for Kojo and D10 for Danelan. So each of you gets 5 damage. It does not ignore armor, so if you have any armor, you can apply that. And yeah,
I have
right now
one.
you're fully aware of 4 fear demons, and I want you both to resist the terror. Of course, using your wisdom, presumably. Because they're terrifying. The
Okay.
fear demons.
Yeah,
They feed on fear. And they...
I am trying to resist it.
Good. And Kojo, almost good enough. Let's see the bargain. And the bargain is consumables. Let's see what you have in your inventory. So... I see dungeon rations, I see adventuring gear, I see gold. Yeah. So I'd say they don't need food. They don't need gold, but it'll definitely break your adventuring gear.
Sure.
Okay, cool. So you use your adventuring gear, you're basically tossing it around from them, just back, you beasts! And yeah, you manage to disengage, and you are now free of the terror for a moment. So they're trying to attack you. 2 of them are attacking Kojo, 2 of them are attacking Danelan.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are they humanoid?
Not really.
Okay.
Imagine like a wraith. They don't really have legs of sorts. They have long arms. Basically, shadowy creatures consisting of mostly smoke. And they have big glowing red eyes. And each time they hit you, because you know it right now, they transform into something you are very afraid of.
Sure.
So, what do you do, guys?
Well, this is a point where I can use some kind of different weapon to fight them.
Okay. What do you want to
I
use?
think I try to use my quiver to fill my bow with arrows enough
Okay.
to kill
Okay.
of them.
Let's see.
So, okay,
That's wisdom.
it's a wisdom roll. Okay.
Yes, exactly. Good enough. You can shoot all of them.
And I'm shooting them all.
Good. So, what weapon you using? And
Just my common bow.
okay, common bow. Let's see the damage. 4 damage.
So there are 4 of them.
Yeah, 4
and
of them.
4.
Uh-huh. So you definitely damage them, and it hurts, but they're not dead. Even though the panther, of course, helps you.
Yeah, it bites someone.
Yeah. So, Kojo, you see
So
them being damaged by Dalen, who keenly manages to shoot each and every one of them. And what they do is they shriek in pain, and they start to get close to the ground, and they sort of stretch along the ground. You're not sure. At first they look like just a smoke vaporing from the ground, and then they start to disappear. So what do you do?
like into the ground.
Yeah.
Well, here's the funny thing about that. I am going to use Devouring Shadows.
Okay.
And since every one of these creatures are made of shadows,
Not
I will.
exactly made of shadows. They're just dark. Okay.
Okay. Then I am going. Are they close to each other? Within, say, I can hit all of them with an
Right now
air
they're
attack.
close to the ground. That's the only thing they're close to.
Well, I mean, they would.
Basically
How
they're
many are in
dispersing.
reach of me?
Yeah, basically they're dispersing into the ground, and
Mhm.
they're about to completely get out of sight.
How many are in reach of me?
I'd say a couple.
Is that literally two?
Yes.
Okay. Then I am going to just bend the shadow underneath my body
Mm-hmm.
and just again spikes of shadows is just going to spring forth from underneath me into these creatures.
Sure.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go. Um
Damage.
well. Okay, second one's better.
Mm-hmm. Well, you killed one of them. That's for
Nice.
sure. And the other three are no longer there. You don't see them. So what do you do, guys?
I think we should stay turned and continue to move carefully, and they will certainly attack us again at some point.
Do you
At
want to
least it is
loot
my
the
feeling.
guy who you killed?
Yeah, we can do that on our way out of here. Just looting is so common that we can do it with closed eyes, I think.
I wouldn't recommend doing it with closed eyes, but yeah, you can probably do it with closed eyes. So who's looting?
Huh? Oh, I'm
Kojo, you deserve this,
Yeah,
so you can
he
do
killed
it.
the guy, he loots it, and he found a pouch of gold of 3d10 monies. Let's see how many monies are there. It's 18 gold coins just for you.
because gold is useful in hell.
Sure.
Um
I guess this
Are
demon was
they
just collecting
You can
trinkets.
you could just keep it to the point we are back on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, we'll just continue, I guess, but like paying attention to shadows or stuff, movements.
Okay, so you're continuing to the pit.
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. You get to the pit, and you manage to see that there's a whole bunch of chained up smaller demons. They're twinkling around with some machinery. You don't understand the purpose right now, but it's definitely some sort of a mechanism. You can hear weird noises coming from below, and you can hear that the whole construction is moving sort of long chains of sorts. Basically, the sound stretches all the way along to the big rock that you've seen. And now that you actually from this side, you can see that the big rock is actually a portal, but it's not active at the moment. But from you can gather right now, and when you look at the pit, I'll just call it M because there's a whole bunch of machinery inside. They're trying to kickstart the portal. Yeah.
And not succeeding.
Not yet.
Do I know if with time they'll be able to do it? Can I accelerate this process?
Well, if you take a closer look at machinery, maybe. Right now, they're in the process of doing something. There's a few higher demons inside. They look like they got this, and they're doing everything on schedule. Although a couple of them are arguing about something. You're not sure what.
And do we
So-
then?
I think we should just take a closer look at this machinery, and we can try to find what this is doing and how much time it needs and what we can do to speed it up or something like this, right?
Yeah, sure. Speeding up demonic invasions. Good stuff.
Yeah. I am not the god of peace and prosperity. I don't care.
Yeah, I know. So cool. How do you want to do that? Do you want to just hang out on the edge of the pit, trying to not attract attention? How are you doing it?
I mean,
Can I just create a small spyglass and give it to Kojo so he can inspect it, the machinery closer?
You can create a small spyglass if you'd like. Do you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm trying to do it, and
Okay.
I'm giving it to Kojo.
Yeah, Kojo, you now have a small spyglass.
Woo. Well, okay. So would this be an int roll to see, or?
Do you like to spend an hour there?
I mean, it's to study on how it works, right? It's not to
Yeah.
spot it. So studying something and knowing how it works is in a lore check, right?
Well, what do you want to do? Do you want to know how it works? Do you want to study it? What do you want to do?
Well, we want to see if we can speed this along. So knowing how it works is better.
Okay. So let's see if you know something about the thing.
Okay.
I mean, if you know something about demonic rituals, you probably know something about demonic machinery.
Exactly. So close.
Yeah.
My God.
Well, you can.
I mean, Danlin can aid me, technically.
No. Not in this case.
Well, he gave
not
me the
that
spyglass
knowledgeable.
to do it.
Yeah,
not
I
that
already helped you.
So, yeah. Good thing is, you definitely know that this machinery is precisely used to generate the number of specific emotional fields that are necessary for breaking the hell and physical dimensions barriers. So they are on the right track, and most of the machinery works very fine, except one weird part. It leads a bit to the north and to the east. So northeast from the thing, it doesn't really work properly. You're not sure why, but something is wrong there, and you're quite sure the two lieutenant demons, are arguing about this part.
Can I see why it's not functioning properly?
You can try to understand it if you'd like.
Yeah.
That would be discerning realities.
Okay.
So, do you want to spend an hour?
No. I mean, we can. Do you want to spend an hour fictionally just standing there watching me looking through this spyglass?
Well, I think this is not the way we could spend our time here. Well, what about these lesser demons? They're tied to this mechanism
Yes.
somehow.
Chained.
Yeah.
Yes, they're chained to it.
Yeah, and they're clamped together, or they're
Mostly.
spread all around.
There's a whole bunch of levers and a whole bunch of mechanisms around, and basically each one specifically makes a good function, which in sync supposed to work in order to open the portal. So yeah. What do you want to do?
Hmm. Well, I think somehow we should still find what's wrong with this machinery. Or another option is to go away from here.
Well, finding out what's wrong with this thing and then fixing it will probably open the portal
Yeah.
ahead of their schedule. That would be good. So that we can just go through and leave this hellish plane. Um, or we can go back to any either the feeding pit or the brawling pit. Probably collect some of demon blood or whatever, 5 more, and then we can open a portal. Either way sounds good. Which one do you want to do?
Yeah, as a keeper of nature, I hate those portals open to the real world. So I don't think that helping them would be good enough. At least if we can't just use the portal and then somehow trigger it closed after us. If this is the option, we can do it.
Well, we can damage the machinery somehow. You want to delay their process.
Yeah, I think the best option would be to open the portal, use it, and then somehow close it after us. But I think it should require some very tricky things, and maybe we can do this.
I do not know how to close portals once they are opened. I actually don't even know how to open portals. But what I will suggest to you instead is we will gather enough demonic blood to perform this ritual.
Yeah,
Go
we
and
still
do the ritual.
should have 5 corpses or so. Yeah.
And that'll be it. Or if you want, and if the ritual doesn't work, we can come back here and accelerate the portal's, appearance. Or if you really want to bank everything on having the portal work, having the ritual work, then we can sabotage the machineries in this pit so that they will not be able to open the portal or at least delay them for more hundreds or so years. And we will do with that. So which plan do you want? We can do it the super safe way, or we can take a risk and stop them from entering the Earth plane,
I think we should not interfere with as many things as we can, so we should continue a more safer way and
All
do
right.
not try to be heroes here, just to try to survive and let all other things flow as they are.
Indeed. Well, there are. If that's the case, then we can go back to the feeding pit. And I believe those are smaller demons down there. We can kill 5 of them, or if we can find 5 bodies, we'll gather their blood, bring them back to the torture pit, and perform the ritual.
But there are a lot of them over there. I don't think we should.
Well, on our way here, we heard a lot of
Kill them.
screaming. Maybe the fire elemental
Yeah.
killed them all, and we don't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
Or do you just
at least,
want to?
yeah, we can try to take a look. Yeah.
Yeah, we can just wander around this area, or kill some of the elite demons down in this pit, or some of the chained up demons down in this pit. We have plenty of ways to get
Yes,
blood.
you do. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think we should go back to the feeding pit.
Okay. So, how are you walking back? Who's leading the way?
Same way we walk over here, I think.
All right. Let's see what happens on the way. Okay. Okay, yeah, I get that. So sure, you go to the edge of the pit and you look inside, and what you see is the biggest pool of magma that you've seen, and you presume it's the creature, but it's like 10 or even more times bigger than it was before, and it's basically lashing from one small demon to the other. They're screaming, they're trying to scratch their way out of the pit. Some of them are breaking the walls, trying to basically dig some tunnels. Some of them are even successful in that, but the magma thing just keeps grabbing them one by one and technically just digesting them, trying to get bigger. And when you actually do that, when you actually get to the just a tiny bit from the edge, you remember that you left some free fear demons, and you feel a very forceful push, and you fall down the pit, and you look up and you see the free fear demons just laugh at you like and they begin to disappear once again and turn into nothing. And you are now in the pit, and there's a whole bunch of smaller demons just running around screaming. There's a smell of charred flesh, and there's a big hulking thing that changes its form constantly, trying to grab new prey. And it looks at you, Free. It doesn't pay too much attention, but you understand that right now it's far more lethal than the thing you encountered.
Well, can we just try to pick up 5 portions of blood and get out of here?
I mean, if you kill 5 demons, sure. And then you have to actually get out from the pit. Sure.
Sure. I go systematically just killing baby demons. 5 of them. On the edge of this thing.
Okay.
And gather 5 vials of blood, and then
I'd say that you can kill 5 of them. It's not a big deal, especially for 2 of you. And yes, you can even grab their corpses. But there's still a deal with the big magma thing. And it's definitely going to try to eat you. So what you gonna do about that?
Yeah, I think we should dodge it and try to climb out of the pit.
Okay.
Yeah, so after gathering the 5 vials of blood, I'm just gonna try and climb out of the pit.
Okay. So Danelan, you're trying to dodge the thing while you grabbing the demons. And how are you avoiding that, Kojo? You also dodging? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, basically, if depending on whatever it does, I just dodge it if I can.
Okay. So both of you, let's see the dexterity. Cool. Kojo, that's something. And yes. So, how would you like to get rid of your food?
Sure.
It's just guessing away. No big deal.
Just
Yeah.
throw inside this creature or something.
Yeah. Just feed it a little bit. What could go wrong? So yeah, you both managed to collect the 5 corpses of demons, and right now it's a thing where you try to get out. How are you getting out?
Climbing the pit.
How are you
I
climbing?
assume. Well, for me, I'm just going to basically reach to a nearby shadow and pull out claws, shadow claws, and use that as grip and just climb up the wall.
Uh-huh. I remind you, you need to actually carry corpses.
No, you said we only need their blood.
So you somehow find vials? I don't presume so. And you don't have any adventuring gear to just make them. So, corpses, that is.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just gonna carry one with me on my back or however many I can.
Okay, so you're trying to teleport them one by one.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Well,
presume.
can I well, I don't assume that I can see like shadow at the top of this cliff, right?
No, you can't.
Yeah.
So you're trying to use your devouring shadow.
Yep.
As a sort of a climbing mechanism.
Yep. Just like Wolverine claws or something.
Sure. So you're basically using your intelligence to control the shadow, or was it?
It's precise.
Yeah, it's precise. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you can do that, and it's just one roll for you to ascend up with one corpse. And Damon, how would you do that? Or do you just wait around for him to do everything? I don't know.
How do I climb out of the pit, right?
Oh, you can try adventuring gear if you'd like.
Yeah, I still have a rope I used with my panther.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. So I don't think a pit walls is good enough for my panther to jump out of it first.
No.
So maybe I should use my air ring to create to summon a small flying monster like some dragon or some kind of monster
Yeah,
that
sure.
could
Dragons are
survive
very
in
small.
this hell. Yeah. And ask him to
so you can
take a
definitely
rope
summon
and
a small demon.
put it somewhere out of the pit so I can climb and pick up my panther as well.
Yeah, Cool. So you summon small flying thing, and it carries your rope. Uh, you understand that the pit is actually quite deep, and you will need to grab onto the rope and start ascending it. Maybe attach another rope to it, and it would be enough. Do you have
Yeah,
another rope?
okay. So,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
I have one.
So you attach it, you use a wonderful knot, and you start to gather how many corpses you want to take with you.
Can I just use my some kind of adventure gear is a vial or something, or some kind of collecting the water?
You mean
Um,
blood?
yeah, collecting blood and inside it, just
I mean, to
not
drain them,
transporting.
yeah, to drain them from blood would actually require some time and steady ground. Right now, the magma thing is trying to eat everyone,
Oh, okay.
so it's not
So
that
I'm
comfortable.
trying.
But you can use maybe adventuring gear to create a net to put all 4 remaining corpses inside.
Yeah, it's another good option. Yeah, I can do this.
Okay, so you put 4 remaining corpses inside, and Kojo, you see him doing that and starting to ascend up with a net full of corpses. What do you do? Do you help him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to see that assist.
Oh,
That is not good. Alright, so Danelin, describe me how you're doing it. So you attach the net to your panther or to yourself. How are you climbing out?
yeah, I'm holding the rope and
Okay.
trying to dig the to drag this net out of the pit with me.
Okay. Good. So you do that. You slowly ascending up, and I assume that requires strength to just keep everything in check. To just
Yeah.
hold on to the rope, hold on to the net.
Yeah, I'm trying to do my best.
Yeah, and it's definitely enough. You managed to do that. And Kojo, you trying to help him with your clothes, I guess, with your shadow clothes.
Sure.
And that attracts attention of the magma thing. But first of all, some random shit is about to happen. Yes, wonderful. A lesser demon grabs onto Danelan, uses him as a jumping ground, and jumps up from the pit. He's very happy. Yeah, Kojo, the thing starts to concentrate it a little bit, and it's basically jumping on you, just partially, not the full thing.
Okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Jump out of the way.
Okay, let's see the dodge. Okay. Do you want to lose your armor?
Sure.
Okay, so it manages to attach itself, but you just let go of your armor and it's devoured by the magma thing. So now you guys up and you have all 5 corpses. So what do you do?
To the ship, back to the ship.
Yep.
So you just run as fast as you can?
Yeah.
Okay, that requires dexterity. Let's see that.
Run for our lives.
Yay! Wonderful. I'd say your panther helps and the shadows of Kojo help and you manage to get to the ship. So once again, you need to steer it clear and use your dexterity to do that. Basically to run around the ship fast enough. So both of you, let's see dexterity once again.
Let's hope nothing bad happens.
Exactly. Everything is great. You manage to steer the ship. You get back to shore. And I say you just get back into the torturing pit. And Kojo proceeds with the ritual.
Indeed.
Okay. So I'm going to say that it requires some time. So Daneland, would you take watch? What would you do while he's preparing the ritual?
Yeah, I'll take watch.
Okay, so let's see the wisdom. Wonderful. So, while he's preparing everything, you manage to notice that there's some gathering around the edges. There's just some demons, but they're not attacking you, so you're not sure what they're up to. But they think they have a drop on you, which they aren't. And you can basically revert the situation and you can grab a drop on them if you'd like. So,
How many of them are around?
you're not sure. You're in the pit and they're on the edge. You're not seeing every one of them.
Okay, so can I be sneaky and try to climb aside from the place where I noticed them and
Yeah,
try to look?
you can definitely get a jump on them if you'd like.
Yeah,
That's a thing. Yes. And you can just climb a little bit and you can see them. Let's see who they are. So that's a group, a poor group, consisting of, let's see how many. 5 demons. They're not that strong from what you can look at. Just a poor group, and let's see what they actually can do. So 4 tags for them. Reinforced against magical, mindless, and cautious. So 2
Well,
magic things. So 2 magic things they can do. Okay, so they can basically strike small areas and create small objects. Wonderful. So there's that. And yeah, there's definitely some lesser demons, but they want to get a drop on you and basically do something bad, but they weren't expecting that you're so very good, Daneland. So what do you want to do?
They still don't notice me, right?
No.
So I'm trying to do my surprise strike with my quiver and my bow and applying my magic ring just to kill them all.
Okay.
At
Let's see
once.
that. So the quiver would be first.
Yeah.
So that is partial. Which is, as far as
3.
I can remember,
Yeah,
yes, 3 ammo.
I bet it's 3 ammo.
So you can hit 4 of them, unless you have any other ammo.
Well, I don't have any suitable ammo.
Okay, you can hit 4 of them. And you're using your, I guess, cold shot, because it's far more useful.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's dexterity. Wonderful. So I guess you're shooting them in the head.
Yes.
Good. So let's see the damage.
Okay, this is 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, great. And your ring, how much damage does it give? It's
2d6, I believe.
2d6.
Let me see. Yes, yes.
Okay, so 2d6 again for each and every one of them. So 2d6 for the first one, 2d6 for the second one, and so on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. First one is dead, second one is dead, third one is not dead, this one is dead. So you kill 3 of them just instantly. One of them is shot in the head and in stun, almost dead. And another one, he is not very impressed by what just happened. And he's running for his life.
Wow. Okay.
So,
Not bad.
what do you want to do with that? So you have one stunned with an arrow sticking out of his eye, and the other one is just running.
I want to try another shot at all of them, including the ones that I don't hurt.
Okay, so basically there's just 2 of them.
Yeah.
Do you want to strike only one of them, or what?
Yeah, well, I'd like to strike all of them, including unhurted ones.
Okay, so just 2 of them. You'll need your quiver for that.
Yeah, yeah.
So let's see wisdom.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now the shot, which is dexterity.
Yes, I'm shooting. Whoa.
Not so much.
Unfortunately.
Not so much. Well, first something random is going to happen. Let's see that. Oh yeah. So while you're doing the ritual, Kojo, you manage to see that there's someone on the edge, and he slowly descends through the pit towards you. Looks like he lets you notice him and lets you look at him very closely. It doesn't appear to be hostile. It's a humanoid cloaked into red robes. You don't see the face yet, but it's going very slowly.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what's happening. And of course, Danelan, you missed. The one who was running, he ran away. And the one who was stunned, he is trying to run away right now. So yeah, Danelan, well, what do you do about that?
Okay, so there are still one of them unhurt, right?
One of them, which is very much hurt, and he's trying to run away. Everyone else is either dead or run away.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So I'm trying to finish the last one
Sure.
with my let me see. With my stunning bow, maybe. Or
Okay.
oh, I have something else I never used before.
You have a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So.
So you know, I'm just so enraged by this battle that I run close and finish him with my dagger.
Oh, you want to run close. Oh, that would actually
Yeah.
require you to run really fast to chase him. and then do some damage. Do you want
Yeah,
to chase him?
okay. Yeah, I tried.
So basically that would require you first roll dexterity in order to catch up to him, and then roll again to hit him.
Okay, so I'm trying to run.
Okay, sure.
Oh, and that failed.
Yeah. Well, something happens. Let's see what. Wonderful. And yeah, you stumble a little bit. You fall down. And once again, earth below your legs crumbles. And you fall into some blackness. And Kojo.
Yeah, this land is so unstable.
Yeah, it's really unstable. So yeah, Kojo, the thing in a red robe slowly approaches you. What do you do?
Nothing, because I'm gonna finish this ritual.
Okay, so you're concentrated on the ritual, you're not doing anything. Okay,
Indeed.
right now it's in near range of you.
Okay.
Slowly getting closer.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not doing anything.
Nope.
Okay, cool. So, Danelan, it's pitch black down there. What do you do?
Well, okay, is my panther nearby or is it
Your panther
above?
is nearby, yes. But there's something else nearby. You're not sure what.
Okay, so I'd like to use a torch in this case, I think,
A torch.
to find out.
Alright. So you light up a torch. The flames illuminate the cave that you're in, and you find yourself surrounded by a common group of weird creatures. Let's see how weird they actually are. So there's 5 of them, and they have 5 tags. Solitary, flying, terrifying, cautious, and forceful. Wonderful. So imagine big vampire bats with demon eyes, and you just woke them up.
Well, and
Yeah.
they're around me.
Yeah, they on the ceiling of the cave you just ruined. So
Nice.
yeah, that's where you are.
Well, I think as they're a bit far from me, I can still try to shoot them.
Yeah, you can definitely try to shoot them.
Okay. Wow. They're quite healthy.
Yes, they are.
Okay, I'm trying to shoot them all.
So you don't want to try to get out?
They, I think they are on the top of the terrain, and
Yes.
I should go past them to get out of here.
Yes.
Is it far from here?
I mean, you
Where-
can try to pull off the same thing you pulled off last time, and basically toss the rope to the panther and try to get out this way.
So she can climb those walls, right?
No, she just didn't fall.
Wow. Okay. So
Yeah, she's
I
outside.
thought she is inside. Okay. So
She's outside.
Yeah, I definitely should get out of here if I can.
Okay.
So I'm trying to climb
Sure.
while
So
I'm
you
not
toss
attacked
the rope.
yet.
Yes, you toss the
Yeah.
rope. It starts to grab it and it's dragging you out. And now the bats are going to try to attack you. And you have to find a way to keep them at bay. You can try to fire your arrows at them if you'd like.
Yeah. Um,
Basically, the situation you're now in is you're holding one arm on the rope. You can basically turn yourself over, grab the rope with your legs, fire at all the bats, and then they will be at bay. So basically, if you do damage to them, they won't do damage to you, but if you don't, they'll do damage to you.
okay, so this is no way I can somehow dodge all the attacks at once.
While you're on the rope, no, you can't dodge them,
Yeah.
but you can try to fire at them, which would help.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll try to do it. So I need my quiver to fire all of them, or maybe, just maybe. Maybe I can try to use my handgun, and it is forceful, so maybe it had
It would
better
help,
chances
yes.
to, yeah, to keep them away. And I need 4 armor to strike all of them.
Yes.
So I'm using this wonderful gun,
Okay.
trying to fire them all.
Keep in mind, it's dangerous. Just keep in mind. If you
Yeah.
roll bad, bad things will happen.
Yeah, I see. But
So,
I
cool.
should use it at some point anyway.
Cool. Let's see the dexterity.
Wow.
Barely enough, but it's enough. Do you want to waste additional ammo, be in a bad spot, or what?
I think additional ammo.
Okay.
So I'll
So you waste your full ammo, and
yeah.
let's see the damage.
And I apply the ring as well. So this is for 5.
Mm-hmm. And the d6s.
Yeah.
I can just don't roll it. It's fine. They're very wounded, and they're thrown back by your shots. You manage to get out. They don't really want to pursue you.
Oh, great.
So Kojo, the thing in the red robe gets to the reach range.
Okay.
What do you do?
It just gets into reach range.
Yes,
Does it
it's
do anything
basically
else?
holding its arms up as if to signal that it doesn't mean no harm.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets closer. Slowly.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna since I'm sitting down, I'm gonna emit bend use the shadow
Mm-hmm.
and just have tiny knives just flies in circles around me really, really fast. So he can't touch me.
Okay.
At least not safely.
Okay.
I can do that, yeah. It's area, so I can make multiple
You're
knives.
not attacking anyone at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just like using it to turn the shadow underneath me into knives that just flies around me. Like as a protection sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. I can say you can just describe it like that. It
Yeah.
doesn't do any protection, but yeah,
I mean, like if he tries to
it's
touch me, I
visual.
get to attack him.
It's
Yeah.
just a visual effect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool, you do that. Danelon gets out. He walks out of the pit and he can get back to Kojo. He sees that wonderful, weird humanoid figure in the red robes. He sees Kojo just kneel down with a whole bunch of shadows warping around him. And so, what do you want to do, Damon?
I'd like to hail the stranger and say to him, don't try to talk to my friend because he's too concentrated. But who are you and what are you doing here?
Okay, so you go down the pit and you try to
Yeah,
talk to him.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, sure. So you go down, you hail him. He looks at you. You don't see the face, but a moment later, he starts to talk. He sounds really weird. He says, "Oh, yes, my name is Corvax. I'm a very keen merchant, and I see you doing a very specific ritual around here, yes?"
Yes, we did.
"Oh, yes, that would be great. You see, I wanted to trade things with the mortal world for a very long time. So, would you be as kind as to take me with you?"
Well, I think we should wait for my friend to finish the ritual and then we discuss it with him as well.
"Oh, sure. I'll wait." And he sits down, crosses legs, and the rest of the
Okay.
time passes out fine. And you finish the ritual, Kojo. What do you do?
So what happens?
Well, what happens is you manage to grab a connection of three very promising warlocks who are stupid and power hungry enough to summon anything, and you can try to trick them.
Okay.
There's a older warlock named William. There's a very promising young prodigy who is tempted by the dark powers. Her name is Lilith. And there's a weird, just second grade wizard who just wants to make a dark pact with someone to gain more power because he sucks. His name is Billy.
Sure.
So,
So when I have a connection with them,
mhm.
I will say to them through the connection
To
in a
each and every one
very
of them, or what?
yeah, just like to the open room that they're in, you know.
I mean,
And
they're not in the room.
well, I mean like in the room that they're casting or wherever they are, the location that they're in.
Okay.
So I think you should talk to each other one per one. So one by one.
I mean, if he wants to tell the same thing to everyone, that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you say?
I'm gonna say to them, um, mortal fools, you called upon me from your realm. What do you wish for?
Okay. All of them start to list the things they would want to obtain. The elder guy, he wants to become young again. He wants to have money. The prodigy, she wants to obtain new kinds of magic. She wants to basically understand the magic as best as she can. And the Billy guy, like I said, he sucks and he wants to become a great wizard.
Okay. Then I say to each of them individually this time in their minds.
Mm-hmm.
To Billy, I say in his mind, you wish for power and control. Well, what's better than to create your own army of demons at your side? Bring me forth to your realm, and I will grant you this power.
Okay.
I switch over to the girl.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to learn new magics, right?
Yeah.
So I say to her, I know of an ancient magic, one that can be of use to you. The ability to create your own intelligent constructs and order them to do whatever you wish. A strong mage must have disciples or gods, must they not? Bring me forth to your realm, and I will grant you this power. And for the last guy,
Yeah. He wants to be young and to have money.
Well, okay. I say
You could just tell him to fuck off.
No, you can propose him to be. We already lost the scroll, right? To settle a good home in the hell as soon as he dies.
No, you don't have this book, but yeah.
No. I will say to him, you wish for eternal youth and money. I can grant you both should you bring me to your world.
Okay. So let's say you roll charisma 3 times. Let's see who is convinced.
Oh, great.
Okay.
As soon as you roll good, don't roll another. just to notice from my side.
Nope, failed the first one.
Okay,
Yeah,
Billy
great.
is not impressed.
Well, super
Whoa,
succeed.
but
I'm the
Lilith
girl. Yeah.
loves you.
She's like, yes, primal elementals.
Yeah.
I want those. And for the old guy, partial.
Partial, he's like, nah, if you want to just give me money in advance, I would definitely review your request. Well, do you have at least 1,000? Yeah, and Billy, he's just like,
I do.
fuck off with your demon army. I don't need no demon army. I can't make magic missiles, for Christ's sake.
A fool.
Yeah.
And
And he starts crying, and you hear the voice of some woman from upstairs, and she said, Billy, what you doing down there? Just quit playing. Dinner almost ready.
So he wants 1,000.
No, that was about the Billy
Oh
guy.
no, I'm talking about the
wizard.
old guy. He wants 1,000 gold forward, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Can I teleport the ring to him?
Which one?
I'm sure. I mean, the one I'm using.
Which one?
With minor travel, epic dislocation, commune, and whatever the last one is.
Oh,
Mind read.
no. You can't teleport things out of hell. Like I
Okay.
said before.
Well, at least we
Well, then
have
how
like
is he
a chance.
expecting me to give him 1,000 gold forward? If I can't move objects from one
Okay,
dimension to the
I'll
next.
repeat myself. He's an idiot who doesn't know.
Okay, okay. I will say to him after he says that, I possess an item that's worth tens of thousands of gold. Bring me to your realm, and I will hand you this item.
He doesn't agree
He doesn't.
because he
Okay.
needs proof. Yes, but like I said, Lilith loves your proposition and she's ready and willing to do that. And
Mhm.
all you need to do is basically give your true name in order to be
Yeah.
summoned.
Yep.
And
I,
right
I
now,
give my true name through to her through my to the mind thing, so only she can hear.
yeah, exactly. And thing is, you can tell her other names, but that would raise some suspicious.
Huh?
So do you
I'm not
want...
telling her other names. I'm telling her my name.
Okay. Cool. So she does that, and you manifest into a physical world. You look around the room. It's a
Yeah.
very...
As I manifest from this world, right?
Mhm.
I look around the room, and obviously there's shadows everywhere, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them. Exactly.
Yeah, I pull the shadows in from around me and have them flutter around my body, just like waftingly,
Okay.
to cloak myself in
Special
this
effects.
shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah, special effect shadows. So it's gonna be terrifying tag. It has a terrifying tag on it.
Okay.
So
Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
So.
yeah, so that's as I emerge from the floor, right? Shadows in the room just pulls to me and wrapped around my body, and just like smoky effects just like disperses out from me as a center.
Mhm.
And I look to her. I smile underneath, but she can't see it.
Okay.
And I say to her, "Good job." And I will fulfill my end of the bargain and pull out the book of primordial golems and sources, and it'll extend out from the shadows to her hand.
She'll gladly take it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll look at it. It's very weird, written in demonic tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, that's a thing. That's a thing. Oh yeah, great.
With
Ooh,
this,
that's
you will be able
wonderful.
to control.
And then she looks at you. She switches back to the afraid stance, and she's like, thank you. Good dealing with you.
Yeah, I stop looking at her and glance over at the old guy.
You don't see the old guy anymore. You don't see any of them anymore because you kind of in a physical
They're far
realm.
away.
Yeah, you're very far away from there. So she basically waves his hand, and she's like, goodbye. And then she starts to conclude the summoning ritual in order to return the demon where he was.
Well, I'm not a demon.
Yes.
So.
And
Fuck
nothing
her.
happens. And nothing
Yep.
happens. And she's like,
I look at her and I say, now you will reignite this connection back to the same area of where I came from. And I need you to bring in another to this realm.
And she's like, I think I'm cool. I think I have a lot to read now. Yes, and
It's how many exits are from this are in this room?
just one door.
Yeah, I immediately, like, when she's like, no, I don't, I dash myself and like cover the exit, and then my shadows around me like forms into blades of like just sharp edges and blades of various
Yeah.
instruments.
A whole
And
bunch of terrifying things, and you
Yeah.
right near the door,
Like
and
tentacles and shurikens and whatever, and I
Yeah, and
extended.
the thing that frightens her most of all is not the thing that you are a very shadowy figure with a whole bunch of sharp things sticking out,
Huh?
is that the fact that you actually crossed the magic circle.
Oh.
She's like, oh my fucking god!
I look to her and I say, "Now, if you value your life, you will summon another to this plane." Do I have to make a roll? What happens?
Yes, charisma.
Okay.
You have to actually terrify her enough
Yeah.
for her to forget the things.
Please. If this is succeed, I'm leaving you.
What?
Well,
Oh,
come on.
close enough.
I don't
Okay.
want to be in hell forever.
So she takes composure of herself a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
She reignites some runes along the area. She carefully steps inside the circle, and then she tells you, "All right, I may think about that, but I
Do I know what
respect
she's
only
doing?
fair bargains." And
Of course. And I
wanted
look
something. Yeah.
I look to her and I say, "A fair bargain you will get." And I extend out the other book,
Okay.
which is also like covered in demonic runes and such. Whatever.
Yeah. So you wanted to know what she's doing.
Yep.
That would require intelligence.
Yeah. As a meta game, I'm pretty sure she's just gonna teleport away. So, but
Okay, so you know something interesting.
Mhm.
This room is specifically designed to withstand magical powers of various aptitudes. And she just changed the polarity of the weird thing on the floor. And you're not sure what actually happened, but the magic would behave differently in the room.
okay, I stab her through the shoulder.
Uh-huh. So you want to extend your shadow and stab her.
Yeah, it has reach. So
Yeah, sure.
yeah, one of them is just like a sharp pointed tentacle. And just
So
like
you don't need to roll.
Yeah.
You fail horribly
Okay.
because she is protected by the circle from any magic. And when you do that, it definitely doesn't fly good with her.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, "Aha! I knew it! May you stay in this tower forever, demon!" And yeah, and then she tries to teleport away.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull out my cane sword and just stab her. This only protects her from magic, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you want to do what? Do you want to cross the circle and go towards her?
Yeah.
Okay, so you cross the circle and you try to stab her.
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful.
Basically disrupt her concentration so she can't leave.
Yeah. So you leap forward and you see that she is kinda expecting that. Because you kinda physical right now. So you not only can do magic but can do other stuff. And she tries to create a different barrier.
Okay.
So, two things are going to happen. First thing, you need to get there before she creates a barrier. Otherwise, she's going to be immune. And then you should stab her. And you should stab her really hard. So, both require dexterity. Let's see.
Done. 13.
Cool. So, damage. I want to see the damage.
Yep, I'm gonna aim for her vitals.
Sure.
Say her kidney. She has to. She can live to without one. So
Do you want her to live?
I need her to bring Danlin back over. So yes, for now, I kind of want her to live.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
So,
the portal still open or not?
oh my god.
She is
From our
dead.
side.
She is
How it looks
fucking
from
dead.
how it looks from our side. Is the portal still open or not?
There's no portal. It was just to make a connection, and you understand that Kojo successfully reappeared into a physical world. And right
Mm-hmm.
now you're just hanging around waiting. Is he going to grab you? Is there anything else is going to happen? You're not sure.
Well, I didn't want her to die. So I would just stab her through her kidney, but like avoid her intestines and stuff.
Uh, I'm afraid with that kind of damage, she's dead.
Okay.
So
This is
unfortunate.
why.
Maybe we can use her blood to make another ritual.
I can say that if you really don't want to do any damage to her, I may allow you, instead of rolling damage, in this case, roll me, yeah, I guess roll me another dexterity in order to apprehend her. Basically, to just use your wonderful swift movements to twist her arms in a specific way to make sure she doesn't cast any spells unless you want her to.
Sure. Let's do that.
Okay. So it's partial and there's a bargain. Let's see what. Bad spot, yeah. Okay. Sure. So what happens is you do that. You manage to exactly grab her wrists, and she's struggling, but she can't do anything. You get her out of the circle, and you presume start to make her do the ritual again. Okay, so she's continuously doing the ritual, and she's about to name the ones to be summoned. Who do you want her to summon?
Well, Danlin Pan, I guess, would be my choice.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Okay.
I think Kojo just don't know the name of our new friend.
Probably.
Or maybe not new friend.
So yeah, Dalen, you feel that you live in hell and you dematerialize in this magic chamber. You see the girl. She's very upset, but Kojo is holding her.
Can I just try to ask his name before I leave?
Of course. He would tell you the name, which is, I presume, Victorious. And yeah, he would very much like to visit Land of Mortals in order to trade with them. So you are back in the Mortals realm, Danelan. What do you do?
Well, I look around and say hello to this wizard.
Yeah. Lilith is just like...
Yeah, what's happening here?
She's not really impressed. Probably a sword to her throat.
Good, you're here. Now we can leave.
Well, before we leave, we have some kind of weird merchant who wants to trade to Mortal World. I don't know if he needs this trader around, but just let you know that I have his name and we can call him, and maybe trade to him as well.
Do you make a deal with him, or do you just extend the offer?
Not yet. He just asked me to help, but we didn't make any deal, so it's up to
Well,
us, to our goodwill, if we want him here or not.
the creatures of hell aren't usually just coming to the mortal realm for trade. He's most likely going to trade in
It might be
death.
some kind of bad trade, yes. My
It is
soul
up to
trade.
you if you wish to bring him to this realm, but I don't think Lilith here would be so inclined to do another ritual.
Yeah. Okay, so let's leave it as is. We're here
Indeed.
anyway.
Okay. So
And with that, I just say to Lilith, "Thank you. Now, you will escort us out of this tower." And I push her towards the door.
and she speaks one more thing. You don't really understand what word that was, but when you do, you understand that it's not actually a word, it's something else. Do you want to know what that is?
Sure.
Intelligence, that would be. Good. That is the name of one of the higher demons. She summoned him. And you know that this guy doesn't like to be summoned. Not at all. And
Okay.
he has a tendency on killing anyone who summoned him. And when you look back at the circle, there's a shape appearing there, infernal thing.
I push her towards the circle and then dash towards the door and yell out,
And
"Run!"
the thing is, you now understand what's the difference and why did you do that. Because you understand when you got her out of the circle, you accidentally broke one of the insignias. So it's no longer a binding circle. That is a bad spot from the result.
Sure.
So yeah, you throw her, and I guess you shout to Daneland to run to a door.
Yeah, I'm running.
Yeah, great. So let's see how fast you are, guys.
Oh,
He's definitely fast, and Daneland.
oops. Let me find my window.
Just dexterity,
okay.
that's all. Ah, not so fast.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I give 2 points from my extra 12 to his 6?
It's
Just
not
take
exactly
my
how it
pants.
works. Not exactly how it works. Okay, so something shitty happens. Oh yeah, I know what happens. And yeah. So Daneland, unfortunately, you managed to run faster than Kojo does. And your panther is leading the way, just jumping from one corner to the other. You quickly just descending the stairs, one floor after the other. Then you open the door, then the next one, then you break through the dinner table. You hear the tower behind you just shattering with the roar of the demon who's just been summoned and who doesn't really like it. And then you start crossing through the main hall, and it looks like it's a very, very big mansion of sorts. And when you actually cross the mansion and through the hall, you trip on one of the things and you break your face through the window and you fall from the window. So you are now falling from the third floor from the looks of it. What do you do?
Well, that's definitely bad spot.
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
So Kojo, you running a little bit after him, and you see this picture, just Dalen tripping and flying through one of the windows. So
yeah, not
Um,
a good sin.
I run down to the second window, like the second floor window, and then basically open it and try to catch him as he fall past.
I mean, you are fast, but
I
you
am
are
fast.
not that fast.
Not enough.
Not
Yep.
that fast.
What if I run to the window, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then use my ability to form basically shadow tentacles, which has reach range, and just like grab
And try
onto
to grab him. Yeah, you can definitely do that. So that would require speed in order to get in position,
Yep.
and then the tentacles to grab him.
10 and 14.
Great.
Wow.
Good grab. So you grab the guy. He is now in your grasp, and
Yeah,
he's
and
not falling anymore.
Yeah, and I then retract the shadow tentacles back inside the window.
Yeah. And
And
while you're doing it, the whole building is just quaking as though it would be an earthquake, but it's resonating, especially from the tower.
Yeah, I look down from the window. I see shadow that is cast by the tower.
Shadow that is cast from a tower? Yeah?
I mean, like the shadow is casting a shadow. I mean, the tower is casting a shadow, right?
Why not? Yeah.
Is it in near range?
Uh,
I mean,
let's
we're on
just
the
check.
third floor.
I'll just roll yes or no. Yes. Oh, no, no,
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
you said
No.
yes.
no. I just wasn't that close to the computer, that's all.
Tricky.
So if it's not
tricky.
in near range, is it
No.
in far range?
Okay, I'll roll again. Yes.
Yes. That makes sense. I just look over to Danlin and I say to him, "Run downstairs, fast as you can.
Oh,
I'll meet you."
I cried to my Liana. Come on, girl. Let's get
Yeah.
out of here.
Okay.
And we run
And
downstairs.
and I translocate myself to the ground.
Okay. So you do that.
Yeah. There you go. Poof. Step into the shadow of like the window, and then reappear from the shadow.
Yeah. Cool.
Down to the ground. And I move to the front door, and await Danlin's appearance.
Yeah. So what you see is the main thing, main tower, the biggest one that you came from. It starts to crumble and fall to the ground. And you guys are right outside, and you see that the first is tower falling down, then the rest of the mansion is crumbling and starts to shatter, and just in a couple of minutes you just stand around a heap of rubble. You look around. There's a small forest. You don't see too much things, and you don't really know where you are.
Well, good spot to stop the session, I think.
Exactly. So, first of all,
wonderful adventures in the hell today.
yeah, how did you like hell?
Oh, it's not as bad as it might be.
Exactly,
But
especially
it's-
if nobody knows
yeah.
that you are right there.
Yeah. So I come with a lot of XP today because a lot of bad rolls.
Yeah, and
I
the thing is, so you know, Bill,
hmm
do you want to proceed with campaign
I
sometime after that?
mean,
I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you
sure,
don't.
maybe if I'm free and you want to keep doing this, I don't mind.
Okay, so how experience works in this particular campaign is you count it downwards. So you get XP from the same things you get them normally. So
Mhm.
in this case, you did manage to destroy a powerful enemy, you did loot and notable treasures, and you did know something new about the world. That's for sure. So there's free XP for sure. And XP for failures, which I'm not sure you had any.
I had two
You had to, okay.
from rolls that were not dexterity.
Yes, yes, of course. So in this case, you will negate 6 experience points, meaning you had level 10, now you would be level 9. Yes?
Uh, well, won't I start at 17 EXP inside level 10
No,
and then minus 6?
no. It's level 10, 0 XP.
Okay.
Then you negate it, getting level 9. So you
Okay.
decide which attribute to lower, and you decide what advanced move to negate. It's up to you. Basically, you
Oh,
just lowered your level,
okay.
and you just at, as far as I can remember, it's 12 XP of the 9th level. And the logic is, the longer you stay in the mortal form, the weaker you become. So that's the thing. Of course, there's a whole bunch of loot to compensate for that. And the loot is usually awesome. It helps a lot. And if you kill many enemies, you'll get a lot of loot. Even if they're weak and useless enemies.
Right.
So that's how it works.
Interesting.
Or maybe you can find chests or anything like that, or maybe get rewards.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
like we did already today.
yeah, exactly. And the quest rewards. So basically, there's a big quest always. The big quest reward is especially tailored for a specific god. So, for example, the first quest reward for Danelan was this quiver of endless arrows. So, for example, for you, I would give something special as well.
Okay.
So think of it like if you loot normally, you have a chance of a magical item, which is great. But when you finish a quest, you actually gain a legendary item of sorts,
Ah,
an
so
artifact.
getting out of hell would be a quest, yeah?
No,
No,
the only
unfortunately.
quests that matter are the quests that are given by the Allfather. And right now you don't even know what quest that is.
True.
Uh, and
I don't know as well.
yes, yes. So the first thing for you would be to actually get in touch with your friends, of which I think there's only Agrotar left. But I'll think of something, and you'll definitely be together. And the next session, I presume, if everything works right, if everything is okay, it's still gonna be at the same time. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if something happens, I will surely notify everyone as soon as I can. So
Okay.
that's the thing.
And by the way,
Hmm?
I just listened to the last session I missed. and I believe they fulfilled the quest, but I don't think they got any items.
They fulfilled the quest, yes, and they did get the items. So Agrota did get an item, and Heraclius did get an item.
Oh, okay. So maybe I missed it
Yeah, yeah.
for some reason. Okay, cool.
Unfortunately, you weren't there. Unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. Just one missed session and you're
It's cool.
doomed.
It's cool. You'll get something special. It's cool.
Yeah, I already have one.
All right. So, if anyone's gotta go right now, they can go. And I guess if everyone has questions, I can answer them.
Yeah, I should downgrade myself one level as well, right? I
Okay.
came to the point when I have 0 out of 16, and now I should
Yeah.
also lose one level.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'll think about it. What should I lose
Yeah. Great.
till the next session? So thank you again for this wonderful adventures in the hell.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward for the next time.
Me too.
So, bye everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya.
See you. And yeah, about your character, Bill. So, do you want to hear some things, or do you want to discuss some things?
So I can pick any stat to lower, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So if I say keep lowering strength, can I go below 8?
I'd say no.